I think
A
Caleb's at
part-time
the.
job.
He works at the Oceanarium at Moorhead State University of Moorhead or
That sounds
Minnesota.
like that. Was it the sounds correct? The planet? Yeah.
Yeah. No, Caleb just goes to the gym and lifts weights. Actually, now we got our thing in the garage, so he goes out there and lifts weights. So,
I'll be right back.
oh, we just start, and now
I
you're
know.
gonna
I'll
be
be
right
right. I gotta
back.
reboot my router. Hold on.
Oh, jeez. Well, hello, Matthew.
Hello, Lancifer.
You are. I love all the cabinetry behind you.
This is yeah. This is a pretty nice place, actually. I'm really digging it. Yeah, like I said, the ocean's like literally 100 feet that way,
Yeah.
and we're in Grand Dig, Nova Scotia. Oh my God, my wife would kill me if she heard me say that. New Brunswick. Um,
Now,
yeah, it's
have
really.
you ever brought your lovely wife to Gen Con or anything?
Oh God, are you kidding? No. Lance, I could literally make a 5-minute game about like literally everything she loves to do. And she'd be like, I'm good. It's okay.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Um,
She likes to tell people that she would never have dated me in high school.
that's great. Uh, whereas I dated my wife pretty much right out of high school.
Did you?
Well, she was like 19 when we met.
And you were 33?
I was older than that, yes. It was
Older than 33?
to be fair, I think she had I mean, before we actually dated, she had just turned 20. So
Fair enough.
fair enough. So it wasn't nearly as scandalous as
I'm sorry. I was trying to be facetious. Didn't think that would actually be a thing.
yeah, no. Hey, by the way, did you get your email from Gen Con about your room then that I transferred to you?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
good.
okay. I've been double checking with everybody. I mean I don't want people to lose their rooms. So I've been
No,
double
I
checking with
appreciate
everybody to
that.
make
No,
sure
we're
they
good.
got their
I
room.
forwarded it off to Christina and Shu, and they're good to go.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean, and did I get you are you in the Severn then too, or where are you staying?
No, we're at the Marriott. Even better.
Oh, the Marriott. Yeah, yeah, okay.
Although I do like the Severn a lot.
I
The
like the
Severn's.
Severn. I'm staying at the Severn. I think the rooms are nicer than the Severn. I mean,
I
I
was
just
at the first year. One of the first years I went to check. Maybe the second year I went to Gen Con. I was with Ryan Eiler,
okay.
and he had a two-story room with a spiral staircase.
Oh, okay. So, hey, Jeff.
Hello.
Um, so for the longest time, there were these two guys I met at Grand Con a million years ago. Uh, and um, and Nino and his friend, and they're both coming again. They come to Gen Con every year, and they usually get an exhibitor badge through us. And they published. Oh man, what was the name of that game they published? It was with Green Ronin game, not Green Ronin. Green Ninja. I don't know. The company doesn't exist anymore. Remember the old game Z Apocalypse? And then there was and like yeah, that was okay, but it was like I can't remember the name of the company, but the guy who ran it was cool, but he did a game, and I remember I saw him. They were gonna try to publish it themselves, and then they partnered up with somebody,
Yeah.
and it was a it was a just another dungeon crawler game. It was a DM-less dungeon crawler game, but it actually they were like the people that actually started the idea of like, oh, you could have certain things happen and it would affect the story later. Like I remember the very first
Oh, it
um
sounds probably like a Green Ronin game.
yeah uh the very first adventure you went on was trying to hunt down a werewolf, and there was this one like if you found this treasure, and it was
Hmm.
it wouldn't find it every time. It was a ring, this like silver ring, and if you kept it, it gave you like +1 to your armor class or something. It didn't matter, but the ring belonged you basically like you took it off a dead body. You dug up a coffin, and you took it, and the werewolf would see that if somebody has the silver ring or whatever, they would say, the werewolf focus all their attacks on that one player, and they get a +2 to hit, +2 to damage because the ring it was from his wife, that was on there. So it was just one of those things.
Yeah.
Hey, Stick H, thanks for joining in. But anyway, so yeah, what was that? It was like blasphemy. No, it wasn't blasphemy. Affliction. Folklore the Affliction was the name of the game. Anyway, the whole
No, I
point of
do not
this is that
remember.
Nino and his buddies, they're like Nino's like literally he's a heart surgeon. And so he and his buddies would always rent this suite on the top of the Omni Severin, and it had 2 floors and a big giant balcony. Whenever you look at the Omni, and you can look out and you can see all the balconies way up high, like you can walk out,
Yeah.
and they was one of their rooms, and they always had a party going on every night. And you just go up there, and he was just like, "Come on in, have a drink," not really playing games or anything, or it was just trying to just eat some food and relax and enjoy themselves. So we'd end up going doing that a lot too. But anyway, yeah, I know the Severn it's like an older building, so it's just kind of
It's such a
cool. And
cool place. It really is. It's
that was the one where me and Joel Eddy, the very first Gen Con I ever went, I stayed at the Omni Severn.
yeah, the Brotherwise guys stay there all the time.
And that was I remember that was we'd always leave. This is how long ago this was. We'd leave, and like the first 3 or 4 times I went to Gen Con, I wasn't attached to any. I didn't. I was working for a publisher yet, and we would go. And as we were leaving, Joel would reserve the room for next year. He's like, can I the dates for Gen Con next year are this through this, and he's like, I'd like to. Can I reserve a room from this to this? And they, oh yeah, sure. And so we'd pay a little extra because it wasn't part of the block, which saved you a few dollars, like, but we just knew we had a room every year. And um yeah, good old Joel Eddy. I haven't seen him in far too long.
Mm.
Um anyway, what's new, Jeff? You excited for Gen Con?
I am. I'm gonna be driving there, so I'll head through Denver and St. Louis on my way.
That sounds horrible.
I've got family in St. Louis and friends in Denver, and so it's nice.
I have Shane in St. Louis. That's the home office of Gray Fox Games. So
Nice.
yeah. Um, you gonna bring stuff for us to sell again?
Maybe I mean, the short answer is yes, but this time I should have the stuff that people want to buy.
Like the battle stations?
Yeah, like the battle stations. And the worst game ever. Whenever I have that at a show, it sells. It demos really well.
My youngest son and I just played Dirtside the other day.
Excellent.
Yeah, we were
Excellent.
just he spotted it, and he had taken it down and taken a look at it. It's he's it's like you got to strike with iron's hot uh when Caleb finds something that interests him. So so I was like, "What's this?" And I was like, "That's a good game. We should play it. Here, let's set it up." So a few hours later, and he was like, "That was fun." I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, it's a lot faster than battle stations. The next thing I'm doing is Lightspeed, which is even lighter than Dirtside, and that's hopefully going to make a splash, make a change for our hero, and that'll be live during Gen Con. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to go. I'm excited to go and be at Gen Con. I'm excited to have my oldest son with me. But once I'm there, I'm usually like, "Can I go home?"
You've conscripted Ross again.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ross has been attending since. Oh my gosh, this has got to be.
5
I mean,
years.
other than COVID era, I mean, so this would be Ross's 7th Gen Con, I'm guessing.
Really?
Yeah, I still remember when Ross was like 11 or 12, and he had an exhibitor badge, and so he got in to the got into the you're not supposed, you have to be like, you can't be younger than 16. Otherwise, they'll throw you out because of like safety reasons or whatever on the floor. But I remember he was in there, and we were just like kind of goofing around, and I had him like he was just opening up boxes and stacking games for Tasty Minstrel. And then we were like, okay, let's get going. And then we walked out of a security door, and there's the big, huge security guy, and he was just like, "Hey, were you on the floor?" And he like was pointing at Ross, and I said, "Yeah, you know, 16 years old, right?" He's like, "Your kid's 16." I was like, "Hmm." And then I remember Ross looking at me like, "You're lying," just like.
Yeah, that helps to sell it.
Yeah, no, it didn't say it. Didn't say anything. And they're like, okay. It's like you're not getting back in through this door. And I was like, well, we're going to get food. So, and then Ross is like, oh, are we gonna be in trouble? I was like, what is he gonna do? He's not gonna throw us out. Just relax.
Yeah.
Just act like you've been there. Um, but anyway, oh my gosh, these cats are going crazy. They just go away. Stop. You're knocking things around. They there's a family of rabbits that go and run around in my our backyard, and as long as the dogs aren't back there. But then when they get near the windows, the cats go crazy because they gotta, they gotta pretend, thinking that could go after and capture the things, but never happens. Anyway, welcome back, Aldi. You got your router restarted?
Yeah, there's something weird going on with my Wi-Fi. Like it all went down. I rebooted
Only
the
you knew
router.
somebody that knew something about computers.
Networks. Eh, mesh routers. What are you gonna do? Like
What do you
three
mean?
of the five. Like I have these mesh routers all around the house, and then like three of them are like not working.
Are they
Two of them
TP
are.
link?
They're Orbeez.
I have a TP link one.
Yeah. Do you like it?
It's fine.
I don't
We
know. It's
have an
weird.
old
Like
house.
it's like why is one not work? Why are these not working?
I,
Frustrating.
I wanted to try wireline routers, but our house is like,
Oh, you mean like power line?
yeah, but it's like
Those work
our house
okay.
is, well, our house is like 100 years old, so no,
You don't think it would work?
no, it didn't.
Oh, it didn't work.
Nope. So now we have mesh, and I've hardwired all the mesh routers together,
Yeah, the mesh routers are good, but yeah, I mean they're finicky.
but they're all hardwired.
Oh, okay.
So really,
Huh.
it's just a bunch of repeaters that are hardwired with Ethernet.
So they're all connected together with Ethernet?
Hmm.
Huh.
They
Okay.
all connect back to the main with Ethernet. It's great.
Okay.
No
And
problems.
then you can connect to them, no problem,
Yep.
with your phones and stuff. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got two that are not. I don't know if you can see that. Oh,
It's very white.
yeah, it's over bright. You
It's
can see
very
the little
bright.
red dots.
I see a blue stripe and a
See
red.
the
Yeah,
red
yeah.
dots?
I see the red
Yeah, the
dots.
red
Yeah.
dots are the ones that I rebooted, and I'm like, why aren't they working?
How many routers do you have? How many repeaters do you have
It's
in your house?
three. It's four. Actually, it's like one main upstairs, and then three. One in my office, one in Michelle's office, one in our bedroom.
Oh my God, you must have a huge house.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, we have our house is 2,500 square feet. We have a main in the basement, and then two satellite, one on the main floor, one on the top floor.
So you have three.
Yeah, three
Yeah.
including the main.
I only have one more than you.
Our whole
Yeah.
lot is 5,280 square feet. So I say we live on a square mile.
Ah, that's
We
all right.
also use. I also use. Oh, what's it called? Uh, it's a nano beam. Ubiquity.
Oh, that's right. You talked about that a while back.
Yeah, I use a Ubiquity nano beam to beam from my top porch over to the bake shop, so that we don't have to
Does it
pay
work
for a
still?
commercial. It does, yeah. Knock
Oh,
on
okay.
wood. We're only
Nice.
getting like 200 megabit, but it's fine. And we're getting like so I don't have to pay like $250 a month for internet for the shop.
$250, yeah, that seems a good amount of money.
It's not cheap. Commercial internet sucks.
Hmm.
We have it at the office, and it's like it's Bell at the office, and it's like it's not too bad. It's like $210 for 1.5 gigabit.
That's pretty good.
1.21 gigawatts.
Gigabit.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
What's new? What's cool?
I'm going off to Idlewild this weekend for the gaming retreat.
To where?
Idlewild, California. It's the backside of Mount San Jacinto in Palm Springs. If you take the tram in Palm Springs up to the top, beyond the top, down the back of that mountain is where Idlewild is. It's a sleepy little forested community, and my family has had a cabin up there for years, and we go up and play games all night and sleep all day. Except for now that we're old, we don't sleep all day anymore. We just play games all day too. Great fun. And what's interesting is when we started doing this, we were young. And so bunches of us would just pile into the house, and somebody would sleep under the kitchen table, and we just didn't care. And now that people are older and they have jobs and stuff, they get their own Airbnb nearby, and it's more civilized. But it is fun to just go and play games.
It is fun. We used to go to this ranch out in the middle of Texas. Maybe it was like not middle of Texas, basically an hour outside of Dallas. One of these guys had a natural gas farm. Like all this land, just natural gas all over the place. It was mining, natural gas. And it was the best. Like it was just like a ranch, and like he had these Jeeps, and the Jeeps were like fun, like they were like the fun Jeeps, you could drive around, and like you see the turkeys running, wild turkeys running out of the bushes and stuff. It was crazy. And that stars, holy shit. It was during the Pleiades, the Pleiades. And
I've heard it both ways.
It was amazing.
Oh, we just hired a new.
I saw another one. I saw one. It was all night long. We're like, I saw one. Like see the stars.
What's really nice is if you can get it during a really good one where you hear them. Where you actually,
really?
Yeah, like them? I have been way up far north here, and you'll actually hear them. They'll whistle like, and it's like you can't. You're like that. That's so not far possible.
Away. How could it possibly be?
But
that's like an airplane whistling or something.
Yeah, no,
that's stratosphere.
It's
just like,
yeah, they're meteorites.
It's and I've said that I was like, I'm making that noise in my head because I think it should make that, but like you'll see a trail behind it, and it's like I looked into it. It's like, yeah, you can hear them if they're like, if it's one of those things where you just basically have to be in a flat piece of land and it has to be perfect, and especially if you actually see like you'll see like the steam or the burn behind them, and it's just like, and you'll
what was it? Was it Hayden Christensen? They had to tell him to stop making this lightsaber noises when he was doing the
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you ever see how they did those, like with the different the Foley artists back when they actually had to make noises? Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Like the blaster noises are
a guy wire from a telephone pole. They just hit it with a hammer.
Yeah, like a big radio pole. They come over and they hit the thing with the hammer. Pew, pew. Cool. It's just I mean.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. We would do that in our like our neighborhood. We had like one of those wires, and you could hear it. It could do the little like a high tension. It wasn't like electrical. It was just like a cable.
Yeah. So next week we'll do the first half of the Gen Con list. and then we'll do the second half. The
You
next
don't want to do
time.
any of it tonight? Might be
Not
thirds.
really. I mean,
No?
I don't know. I got a quiz. I got initials. I mean, I got stuff. So
I probably can't stay for a whole lot longer, but we'll see.
yeah. Um, I am trying to remember what else is going on. It's weird how everything kind of slows down right before Gen Con because everybody's worried about Gen Con. Um,
Oh, Aldi, we just hired another Texan
Oh yeah. From where?
from Houston.
That's a Texan town, yeah. It's
Yeah.
south of
So
me.
Vika's in San Antonio, and Hunter,
Yeah.
she's in Houston.
Cool.
hey, Aldi, do you think you will go to PAX 2?
I don't know.
I'll
Next
be there. The whole team will be there, actually.
June?
Well, they haven't even put the tickets up for sale yet.
Well,
So who
Yeah, I
PAX
mean,
knows?
what are the
Unplugged.
dates?
PAX Unplugged.
For
PU2.
summer, during summer.
Oh, no, not that one. No. PAX Unplugged.
PU2 in Houston.
No.
Houston? Maybe.
In
That's a drive.
Houston. In Houston.
Houston? Planet Houston.
It'll be right there. I mean,
Dalhousie or Dalhousie?
I don't know, man. Maybe.
after they broke your heart.
So here's my thing. Like, the thing that is most keeping me away is COVID.
That's right. You
Still?
haven't had it yet, right?
Yes. It sucks. It's on me. I'm super susceptible. I've gotten it almost every show I've been to in the past 2 years. Yeah, it's really a drag. I know.
There has to be
I
a
hate
point where, I mean, what if you do like what Nikki and Lincoln do?
No, I can't do it. I mean, I'm amazed they do it. Like
I am too.
they're dedicated to that masking.
I know it's
I mean,
incredible.
it keeps them well. I mean, they don't get sick or anything. But I can't do it.
No, neither can I.
Yeah.
And
Gen Con 2 years ago, my
no
wife
one
had.
else is doing it. Like literally, like I would say 1 in 1,000 are doing it. Lincoln and
Yeah.
Nikki.
I wore a
Yeah.
mask. I shared a room with 4 other guys, and I wore a mask even while I was sleeping, and nobody got COVID. I didn't have COVID, turns out. But because my wife had it, I said, oh, I better mask up for this next week. And then I was fine. But man, it
Very
was
good.
not fun.
Yeah, I got it last Gen Con. I got it last EGG Con. Not this past spring. Most of the spring, like I was fine. But last fall, I got sick, and last spring, I got COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just endless. Like I don't. I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah, it kind of takes
Believe me,
some of
I'm
the
not
fun out.
happy about it. No, it did. And Gen Con last. I mean, I don't want to poo-poo it, but man, last year that Sunday leaving Gen Con was one of the worst days of my life. I was sick with COVID. Go to the airport, flights delayed for 6 hours, then another 6 hour. Like I didn't get home till 5 a.m. Like I'm lucky I got out of Gen Con, honestly. Luckily I got out of Indianapolis. Anyway, my flight was at like 3 o'clock or 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I didn't get home till 5.
Private jet, man.
Okay.
Yeah, private jet.
So I'm just like, I'm
Helicopter,
thinking
private
back to last
helicopter.
year, and I had a great time at Gen Con. I had a great time. It was good to see everybody. Super fun. Happy to see
We had
everybody.
we had a great great Cthulhu time.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yes, that was amazing. We had a lot of fun.
You're
Was that
going to
Gen
Gen
Con?
Con. I don't care. We're gonna BA Baracus you. We're gonna
You have to drive me.
yeah. No, I ain't flying. You
Anyway, I'm
just
gonna take
knock
a
you
break this year.
unconscious.
Taking
You
a break
wake
this
up.
year.
You wake up on the plane. Can't do anything
Yeah.
about it. You know.
No, it's a real drag.
It is a real drag. Um, but yeah. Hey, Scott. Other Scott, I should say.
Yep.
Hey, folks. How is ya?
I'm fine.
It's fine.
I mean, we can die. We can do the quiz if you want to do the quiz.
I'm
Do the
down.
initials?
This is my last night in town before I run off to the hills, so I gotta go abandon you guys to spend some time with the family.
Do
So
we do
let's get it
initials
fun while we
instead?
can.
Well, I got a quiz and initials. I mean, Jeff, if you got limited time, which would you rather do?
I love the initials. I think that's
So initials over quiz.
I second the initials.
All right, hold on. I gotta go. I printed them off. I gotta go grab them. Hold on.
all right. Now we can talk shit about Lance while he's not listening in.
Well,
Right.
we can do it while he's listening to it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Scott, are you going to Gen Con this year?
I am going to Gen Con.
Nice. I'll have to meet up. We'll have to do the
That'd be
silver
cool.
fox photo.
Ooh, I dig it. You'll be
Maybe
the
you
fox,
could
and I'll be
be,
silver.
Who did you meet last year? Is it Anthony, right? Maybe you'll meet Anthony again.
I've never met Anthony, nor have
You
I
never
ever
met
met.
him? You never met him, huh?
That's my story. I'm sticking to it. So, I'm not going to be here next week. I am in Europe for work. FYI.
I'll be here. I am getting home
Is
on
anybody
Monday.
watching World Cup?
I'm watching every World Cup game.
I watched almost every game too. It's so heartbreaking. My gosh. I was very sad when Mexico lost. I really wanted Mexico to win. Even though I
Canada
love England.
lost against
I love
Morocco.
England. What's up?
Canada lost against Morocco.
I was sad to see Canada lose. I was sad to see America lose, obviously.
I wanted to see Colombia do well. I was rooting. I tend to root for the countries that got a little bit of a tougher life.
Yeah.
Screw England. You're fine.
You pulling for
know.
Norway or England?
Oh, 100% on
Norway?
Erling.
Norway, baby.
Erling Haaland. He's awesome.
He is awesome.
He just basically plods around for like 10 minutes. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then boom. Scores a goal.
It's not like Messi. If you ever watch a game,
He
just
walks.
play on Messi, because it's not that he like just kind of jogs around a little bit. He stands in one place and then
So
just starts.
there was an analysis of how much he walks versus runs. It was 75%.
Oh, really?
75% walking. Now it is 12 kilometers or whatever it is, which is incredible,
Yeah.
but it's all walking. Because he's got to preserve his strength.
Yeah.
I wonder
I
how
mean, here's the
much.
thing, but he's at 75% walking. He could probably go to 85% walking and still be awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just got to be explosive at the right moments.
No, 100% true.
How old is he?
39.
Messi's 39. Is he that old?
I think so.
I was
So
looking.
he would be 44 or 43 on the next one, right?
We're looking over, Ronaldo with his deal with Saudi Arabia.
Ronaldo, that's a sad story.
Did I talk about that? Right. So or Cristiano Ronaldo, right? He makes $5 million a week. He has
A week?
60 people who he lives in a government provided mansion with 16 people who take care of it and are his butler and chef and driver and all this stuff. He has free access to a corporate jet that he can use at any time. And then here's the big one. They changed the law so that he could live with his girlfriend, because you can't live together unless you're married. But he can.
In Argentina?
No, Ronaldo in Saudi Arabia.
In Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, which explains it.
Yeah.
So
Wow. 5 million a week?
I want someone to change the.
I mean, Ronaldo, he's not. Yeah, that was his last World Cup. He's done.
Yeah.
He's not gonna take one home. I don't know. It's been an interesting World Cup. A lot of drama.
Yeah. feel bad for
The
anyone
American
who-
team really let me down, though. That was such a bad game.
I think
That
the
was-
American team got uh, bamboozled by the negative feelings surrounding the red card situation.
Oh, the red card fiasco. Yeah, the red card thing
Hard.
was.
I mean, if you were
I-
on the fence about
No.
that before that, if you're in, I don't know, maybe 119 of the other 120 countries, you go, what the hell is that? And then
Yeah, it's fishy. Yeah. Yeah, it just has a little bit of a stain on it.
It was a bullshit red card, but I agree.
It was a bullshit red card because Messi did the exact same thing, didn't get a red card. They showed it like side by side, exact same foot stomp or ankle stomp, which is totally accidental. Like if you watch it at full speed, you're like, how could they possibly control any of that? They
Right.
literally just smack each into each other, and one guy lands on your foot or ankle and twists it, and it's like, what can you do about that?
What kind of ninja stuff does he know that he can break somebody's ankle intentionally, running at full speed?
In literally like less than 2 seconds, maybe even less than 1 second. When you
Well,
watch it.
just you're making excuses, whatever. I see how it is.
Now I'm okay with a penalty, of course, even a yellow card, but not a
Right.
red card.
The initials are WW.
Have we had this one before?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. Figured out the wrong one. Hold on.
Oh, do you think it's a repeat of something you've already done?
Well, give me a sec.
Okay.
We did, but I don't. It might not be the
I
same.
mean, yeah. The problem is we wouldn't remember it.
Because the only reason why I remember is because I wanted to use the words Walter Winchell.
Oh,
You guys know who Walter Winchell was?
I don't know who Walter.
He was a journalist.
He was a journalist. Yes.
He formed a great donut place too.
What?
Winchell's Donuts, don't you have that from the land down under or wherever you're from?
Down up north?
Like that?
We do not.
Yeah. I come from the land down under.
Although I did just have some Australian licorice.
Ooh, which one? Violins and whatever?
I don't know. I'm not sure what it's called, but they're these little tubey things.
I'll be right back, dude. Do something quick.
I have a headache. So, Scott, what's new? How's your mom doing?
Like answer that.
Hey, voice cut out.
And how do I answer that question?
I don't mean to put you on the spot. I apologize.
No, you did. You couldn't. You're always good, my friend. I appreciated your kind offers. Pass the door.
Now, where did all the go?
I
What
watched
is-
my wife and I watched a very poignant movie tonight called
101 Dalmatians.
No, it was called oh God, what was it called? Hold on a second.
Way better when you can remember.
Yeah, no kidding. One second.
Do we start guessing what the name of it was?
Just a second. I'm sorry, I got it right here.
No, but it's more
It
fun
is-
if we guess it.
It is called uh Familiar Touch.
Oh,
Ugh.
It was about the actress that played Aunt May in the Tobey Maguire
What's
Spider-Man.
up, Tom? Marissa Tomei.
No, in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Oh,
Yeah. Sally Field.
No, 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 no. It was that's the Andrew Garfield ones, the first ones. Anyways, she play it's this woman, and she she basically uh it's a movie about her dealing with dementia, and she gets put into a her son, who is played by H. John Benjamin, who voiced the character type, the title character for Archer.
Yeah.
Um, he puts her into a home, and it's a chronicle of her time there. And oh my God, it was with my dad dealing with dementia and stuff like that. It was just it hit hard, but what a great it was a very low key, low action movie, but it was wonderful.
For sharing it. I'll take the
Yeah.
pizza.
It was good. It was good. I recommend it. I recommend it.
Being sincere.
um,
WW. No?
WW. No. I got a different one. MG.
Okay.
MG.
Isn't that the answer already though?
What now?
The British car, MG. Never mind.
Oh, I
Okay.
get. I get what you're doing there. Making jokes.
Yeah, that's what I do.
All right. We have the adjudicator of reality here. So
I'm gonna get screwed every time.
nobody knows the trouble that you go through.
Poor Scott.
Item number one, clue number one. Connected to a 1977 Diane Keaton movie.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Mr. Goodbar.
How do you know that?
Oh, that's nice.
Because I know that movie.
That's a
What do you
great
want?
Mr. Goodbar.
Yeah, Mr.
Uh,
Goodbar.
I thought that was way too
It's a good
esoteric.
one. It's a good one. It's pretty esoteric.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
too esoteric for Aldi.
All right. All the out
Weird
to a
thing.
quick lead. We got to put that limiter on his speed.
Nicely done, Aldi.
Put my rate limiter. My internet's acting up.
Item number two, clue number one. The exact year is unknown, but this emerged in the early 20th century. Clue number two was seen in the 1987 movie Overboard. Clue number three. This is often connected to a clown. Clue number four. Appeared in Happy Gilmore. Scott Demers.
Miniature golf.
Miniature golf is correct. Miniature golf.
Don't get the connection to man.
What now?
I don't get the connection to a clown. Often with a clown.
The clown. Like there's a clown like hole with the nose and it lights up and stuff.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Clue number one. Was a detective with the LAPD.
Scott.
Go for it, Scott Demers.
Mel Gibson.
You know, why do I
Yeah.
bother having 6 things?
If Scott didn't say it, I would have.
We're
Former
collectively
mind
very smart.
reader, investigated crop circles.
Yep.
Especially the people that aren't me.
Is a whack job overly?
I think that was honestly, Lance. I think that was too easy of a first clue.
I agree with you.
I tried to go like there's lots of LP. Never mind. Maybe.
If you had said the crop circle one, I would have got it through.
Item number 4, clue number 1, had a brief appearance in the 2001 movie Moulin Rouge. Clue number 2. Connected to Marilyn Monroe's 1953 performance of Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. Number 3, debuted in 1984. Number 4, this is a nickname.
Scott,
Scott Demers.
Mean Girls.
Number 5 includes the line, "If they don't give me proper credit, I just walk away." Final clue. This single appeared on
Aldi.
Madonna's
Yeah.
Aldi.
Material Girl.
Material Girl is correct.
Well, that was close. I
Material-
don't know if Jeff was.
Material Girl. No, Jeff was way after you. Way
I
after.
was way after. I thought you said oh. I thought, oh, good, I got him.
Material Grill.
Do I get half a point for getting the right word?
Well, you got the word right, but not all of it. So no, you get nothing. Good day, sir. Item number 5, clue
Good
number
day.
1, is connected to the Guardians of the Galaxy. Clue number 2 is connected to the Star Spangled Banner.
Scott.
Scott Demers.
Yay.
Marvin Gaye is correct. Remember when Scott said he wasn't good at any of these games?
Scott's wrong.
Remember when he said, "Oh, I'm horrible at these things"?
Yeah,
I remember
I
that.
do remember.
Getting better.
I used to be good at these.
Clue number 1
And you
was
suck it.
seen in the 2006 movie Stranger Than Fiction.
2006.
Yeah, I know. Does that seem weird? That was that long ago? Clue number 2 portrayed a Secret Service agent in 2013. Clue number 3 in 2009 was nominated for an Academy Award. Clue number 5 portrayed a porn actress and prostitute on an HBO limited series.
Scott.
Scott.
I think is right. Melanie Griffith.
And as Evan would go. Clue number 5 acted alongside a famous sibling in a 2001 film.
Math.
Matthew.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Maggie Gyllenhaal is correct. Maggie Gyllenhaal. If you don't watch The Deuce, I mean, it It is a very good story about the 1970s New York and just how
Oh, that's
like
with David
um
Krumholtz is in that, isn't he?
yeah, and James Franco plays two twin brothers, and it's yeah, it's not a happy thing to watch, but it is fun to watch, like how the mob got involved in all the bars and involved in the porno industry and everything else. It's pretty very well done. Uh Clue number one. Connected to George Barnes. Clue number two. Appeared in the Matrix trilogy. Clue number three. Was seen in the 1983 movie Scarface. Clue number four. Is often seen connected to a bipod or a tripod.
Aldi.
Aldi.
Machine gun?
Machine gun is correct. Well done.
Nice.
Well done.
Is what the-
Everybody make your best child machine gun noise. There there you go. There you go. And it was like whenever you'd play guns as a kid, and then you realized that they couldn't hear you, and so you just sort of go bang, 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 because it was louder. Um, Clue number one. This is actually misspelled. Clue number two. This is connected to the color yellow. Clue number three. This is close to a utility. Clue number four. This costs $280.
Matt,
Matthew.
Marvin Gardens.
Marvin Gardens on Monopoly is
Well
correct.
done.
It's Marvin's Gardens, but on the game they listed as Marvin Gardens or Marvin. I don't know what it was, but anyway, it's misspelled.
That was impressive. I ain't gonna
That was
lie.
good.
Clue number one. This was first seen in 1962, meaning it's older than all of us.
Just barely.
Just barely. Clue number two. This often involved double entendres or entendres. I've heard it both ways. One second, please. Number three. Commonly included celebrities.
Matt,
Go for it.
mystery guest.
Aldi.
And Aldi.
Match game.
Match game is correct. Match game.
I knew it was an old TV show, but dang
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Pretty close.
Match game. You were on the right path. You were on the right path. Clue number one. This is connected to the date October 3rd. Clue number two. This is clue number two. This is connected to the word fetch.
Aldi.
Aldi.
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls is correct.
Sorry, it's not.
I've never seen the movie.
Oh, really?
Oh, really good.
It's
That's
worth a
fun.
watch. It's worth a
It's
watch.
worth it. Yeah, it's even today.
So
Probably
Aldi
hold
with
it.
5, Scott with 3, Matt with 2, with 4 left. That knocks Jeff out of the running, but it's
Goose
anybody's
egg.
game. It's anybody's game right now. Anybody's game.
Me.
Clue number 1. This originated in Canada. Matthew, are you paying attention?
Aldi.
Aldi, go.
Molson Golden.
Ah.
Wow,
Taking
that
a
was
swing. Taking a swing and
Yeah,
leaving it
I had to
up
go
for
for
the.
it.
Yeah.
All right. Clue number 2. This has
That
a
was
connection
called, right?
to.
Molson Golden.
Yeah. Clue number 2. This is a connection to Justin Timberlake. Clue number 3. This was founded in 1995.
No idea.
Clue number 4. This utilizes the colors blue, gray, and gold. Clue number 5. They often perform on Beale Street.
No closer.
Final clue. This NBA team was briefly connected to Allen Iverson.
That's the gimme.
5, 4.
Aldi.
Scott.
Scott Demers.
Only team I can think of. Vancouver Grizzlies?
Close.
It's V. So the Vancouver Grizzlies.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, right. That would be the. Oh, sorry. I said the wrong. Okay.
Five,
Give it away.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't believe that.
Memphis.
Grizzlies.
Memphis Grizzlies. They were the Vancouver Grizzlies.
I didn't know where they moved.
Canada.
They
That's
moved
so
to
dumb.
Memphis. They moved
Beale
to
Street.
Memphis.
That's so dumb.
Well, they never heard of you either, Kabuki Kid. Because I never heard of them.
First-
Well, they never heard
At
of
first,
you.
I thought it was going to be Maple Leaf Gardens, but
Well, there you go.
No, that's so dumb. All I decided because of the wrong city. I knew it would understand.
I'm on the board. Clue number 1.
You had me.
Clue number 1. Part of. Clue number 1. Part of a pair of adopted twins. Clue number 2. Was previously obese. Clue number 3. Was a server at the Moondance Diner. Clue number 4. Her brother is a paleontologist.
Jeff.
Jeffrey.
Monica Geller.
Monica Geller is correct on Friends. Well done. Well done. I was a little worried people wouldn't remember the name, but
I forgot it.
so with that, Scott, you can tie. Scott Demers, if you run the table, you tie. Otherwise, if anybody else gets the next 2, Aldi wins.
Is that counting the Vancouver Grizzlies or not counting them?
The
You don't get the
Vancouver
point
Grizzlies.
for saying the wrong name. Clue number 1. Connected to Heidi.
Heidi?
Collected to Heidi. I said what I said. Clue number 2. This is the name of an American indie rock band formed in Claremont, California. Clue number 3. They have beards.
Scott.
Scott.
Mountain goats.
Mountain goats is correct. Look at this. Now we got to sweat. We got to sweat. If Scott Demers can pull off the last one, he ties for the win.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Aldi wins. Clue number 1. In 1985, was a State Department employee. Clue number 2. Has been a suspect in a murder case. Clue number 3. His name has been concealed in an envelope. Clue number 4. He was not involved in 1992's Reservoir Dogs. Clue number
Aldi.
5. Ooh, for the win!
Mr. Green.
Mr. Green from Clue is correct. Well
Nicely
done.
done, Aldi.
Well done.
Thanks.
Yeah. The next clue is often used as secret passages.
Oh,
With that-
that's good. That's a fun clue.
What was
Well,
the first clue?
The first clue was in 1985. He was a State Department employee. In the show,
movie?
in the movie, he was like, I work for the State Department, and if they knew I was homosexual, I could lose my job. Just so
Good
he
night,
has
all.
he has the last line of the movie. It's like, what are you gonna do? He's like, I'm gonna go home and have sex with my wife. That's the last line of the movie. Anyway,
So
good
when
seeing you.
when that movie came out, did you go see it in the theater?
I did.
Did you see all 3 endings, or did they just show you one ending?
They just showed you the one. And ours was the one that
I only ever saw it with 3 endings.
the one I saw was the one where Scarlet was the killer, and she leaves and she thinks she's gonna escape, and then the butler or somebody, the FBI is waiting for her outside, and then they arrest everybody.
That movie's like 40 years ago, and you remember it. Good for you.
I know, and he remembers which one ending he saw.
Yeah.
Good memory.
I remember weird stuff like that all the time.
Endings. Or was it 3 endings or 4 endings? I can't remember.
There were 3 endings. There are 3 endings. There was one where the Scarlet ending. There was one where it turned out that the butler was Mr. Body was actually the guy they thought they killed. They thought that was actually his butler, and the butler was actually the guy that was blackmailing them the entire time. And that's like, and
I
then
thought that was like the ending of all the endings.
that is the ending of all the
There
endings.
were 3 endings or 4?
There was 3, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's 3.
Yeah.
Miss Scarlet, Mrs. Peacock, and then here's what really happened.
Yeah, Miss Scarlet, Miss Peacock, and then but here's what really happened.
And then they all killed somebody.
Um,
Mr. Green was the undercover FBI agent.
Yep. I'm gonna go home and have sex with my wife. Yes.
I thought that was dumb because if you tell a good story, then the thread should point to everything at the end. It comes together, because if you can just put on a different ending at the end, then it means the first part of it was not relevant.
I remember I liked it. I mean, the movie bombed. It completely bombed, but it's like a cult classic.
Pretty good movie though. I like the
I just
movie.
remember there was just like, but there's no bullets left in that gun. Yeah, it's like, what do you mean? And they were like, well, you shot it, and it's like 1 + 1 + 2 + 1. Yeah, they're like, no, 1 + 1 + 2 + 2 + 1. No. You're missing it. It's just like
There was a lot of good stuff in that movie.
Yeah. 1 + 1 + 2 + 1.
So I remember that day that Clue came out, and I wanted to go see it. Is the day I got my the spice from Popeye's chicken in my eye.
No.
Oh my god! I mean, that's
Remember
not
that
fun.
story when I worked at Popeyes?
Yeah.
So when I first started working at Popeyes,
Love that
they made
chicken
the
and
new people clean the chicken.
Popeyes.
Cleaning the chicken was the worst job. Worst. And then you had to season it with these giant gloves, like industrial green
Yeah.
gloves. And then you would put the spice in the chicken and you would toss it.
I
And it
worked it.
splashed in my eye, the spice, the hot spice splashed in my eye. It's like cayenne pepper, right? It was like I had to go home. And I remember going home and I seeing Clue as a movie that was coming out that day as a preview. So I don't know why I remember that.
Because of the pain.
Yeah.
It's like they
Well, I
would
couldn't do anything. I was just like, I just went home.
in medieval times they'd beat somebody when they wanted to remember a certain day. They'd beat a kid within an inch of his life, so he'd always remember that day.
Oh, really? Wow. That's intense.
Sorry, I'm arguing with Kabuki. Um,
You arguing
yeah,
about
no,
what?
no, just because as much like ridiculous trivia I know, like Kabuki seems to know more, and it really infuriates me. So so when she corrects me, even though when she's right, I was like,
Right. It was the
but
Telegraph.
but but she's just googling it all
Telegram.
anyway.
Yeah, the
She's
Telegram.
she's she's just I mean she's just googling it. So I mean it's not like it's like she knows it.
No.
Which is one of my biggest pet peeves ever is like when somebody says, "Oh, do you know how this works?" and you say, "I think it works like that," and then they like look it up. Well, then fine, you binged it then. Anyway,
Yeah.
Everyone
but
knows that.
I
That's
still
one of
remember
those
that.
things we just know about that movie.
I still remember. I don't know what it was, but like remember when like Bing was trying to like like supplant Google as like uh the search like website you go to search for stuff.
Right.
Yes,
And
Bing. Is it still
but
around? It's still around.
I have no idea, probably is. But
Like
I still
what are the other search engines these days?
but
Are
I
there
but I
any?
remember I was watching one TV show. I was watching one TV show and somebody actually said because they must have paid money for it. They're like, well, how do we know it? Well, just Bing it. Somebody said. That's what I was like. Nobody says that.
Wow.
Nobody ever. But I don't believe it. Kabuki
Yeah,
just Googles it.
it never became a
Just
verb.
just Kabuki just voice activates Google and has it as a running thing. Anything that's said on the show is just automatically Googled up and then can be all like, "No, you're wrong. Sorry." Because that's the way
Does
Kabuki
anybody else have
rolls.
No,
their
Bing is a
verticals
yeah, Bing is
arranged
still
so that Lance is above Scott? Because right now it looks like Lance's beard is hanging down into Scott's world.
you can drag the windows.
I know. It's just
My we were having dinner just recently as a family and both my kids asked me, it's like, are you ever gonna cut your beard off? And I was just like,
Lance's beard is hanging down.
No, no, I'm not. I'm just like why? I was like, well, I like being married for one, and my wife's never seen me without facial hair, so and we're not gonna start anytime soon. I'm kind of liking it now. It's been getting more wizard length, which I'm appreciating.
There was no Google used, by the way, Lance.
What?
No
That's
Google was
fine.
used.
No Google wizard?
No Google was used.
Well, I mean, the person that's being called out for cheating, would like, oh no, but I didn't cheat. Oh, okay, well then, why don't you just say so? Then obviously you didn't do anything wrong.
But it's
Hey,
salty
hey,
man.
Microsoft Bing is still a thing. I just pulled it
Yeah,
up.
that's. I wonder what the market share of Microsoft Bing is now these days.
I mean, well, Kabuki Kid will tell us in a few seconds because her automatic Google feed will just forward it over here in a moment or two, and then she can pretend that uh, I love how my boyfriend next to me even shouted, "I witnessed no Google." Well, I mean, again, it's like your mother took the stand and said that she
Yes.
didn't commit the
The Bible
crime.
says it's true, therefore it's true.
Yeah.
No, you need to come up with something better. Sorry. I'm with you, Lance.
Google is
I got your back.
90%. Bing is 4.3. Yandex is 1.8. Yahoo is 1.45. DuckDuckGo 89.89.
Remember Ask Jeeves?
You do.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Ask.gov.
I remember Hasta La Vista, Alta Vista.
So you mean?
They had an Hasta La Vista as well.
The very first one I ever remember using was Webcrawler with the spider on it.
Yeah.
Dogpile. Do you remember Dogpile? Anybody? No
Remember when for a very brief period of time before Chrome just obliterated everything, Firefox was like everybody was yeah,
Yeah,
use
you remember
Firefox. What?
Fox is still around.
It's still around, but I mean, I think there was a period in time when Firefox actually was challenging pretty well to take out Chrome.
Without.
But it's fallen by the wayside now, I believe.
I wonder what the browser shares these days are.
I mean, Chrome is.
It won't matter anymore. I would say in a couple of years, it won't matter. It's all just
Chrome Borg will just take over everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's pretty ridiculous.
Chrome is 65 to 70. Safari is at 15 to 18. Mark Edge is at 5%. Firefox is 3%. Wow, Firefox is only 3%. Opera and Brave.
20 years ago,
my fame is that they have a built-in VPN.
Which one?
Firefox. Or no,
Firefox.
Opera. Opera does. I think about it.
Opera.
Yeah.
I just remember it was like, yeah, use Firefox as your browser. There was like, there was like a big push for that. Yeah, and I remember all of us used it at that time. But, whatever. I came to a realization, and I think I talked about this before, and this is really weird to say this as a person who works for a company that we rely on crowdfunding as a part of our business model. I'm just not going to back anything ever again. I don't think it's got to be something really special. I'm sick and tired of like forgetting about stuff and not completing a pledge manager and not like following up with things. And there's a certain level of like self management that when it comes to it that like I just don't have time for it anymore. And plus, if I'm going to give something, it was one thing where it was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll give $30 and maybe a year later I'll have the thing. But now it's like, oh yeah, you want the pledge? Oh, it's like I'm giving like $180 for a role-playing game book set. And it's just like, I would get so much more enjoyment if I had taken that money and just bought books that I had already have in my hands that I would be able to look through than if I had, theoretically waited and it's just like I'm getting like the final part of this big giant 3-part RPG like on Friday. Supposedly it's gonna be delivered to me, which is cool. I'm gonna get it, but I'm also just like, the whole idea was that I'd run this giant campaign at some point, but I mean, I don't know. Do I even really am I gonna run a 7-year campaign in this dungeon or whatever? Hey, look at this. I went to Origins and I picked up one of the coolest RPG books I picked up in there called Ekphrastic Beasts.
Oh, what is that?
And it's called Ekphrastic Beasts. And I was like, what the hell is ekphrastic? So ekphrastic means you take a picture and then you write a story about the picture. So like a picture will inspire the a picture will inspire somebody to write a poem or a story. And so what the whole idea behind this book is they take this like these fantastic like pieces of art and then somebody made a D&D monster out of them. So like, take like that piece of crazy looking art And then the other side of the book is just it's a D&D monster, with stats and tells all about it. And they just take this crazy image
Right.
and they make something. And I was just reading through this, and it's like you can probably tell the book. I mean, it's like they've got a nice like hard. It's actually like well bound. It's like library bound and not like it's just a well made book, and and it cost me $25 at Origins, and I read the whole thing, and I was like, this thing is awesome. And it's just like, and it gives you cool ideas for crazy monsters that your players have never run into. I mean, all of them are, twisted things like that guy, but I mean, I don't know, like that. I mean, you gotta sometimes hunt and find that stuff, but I mean, uh,
Yeah,
it just.
I agree with Lance. We got to stop making stuff.
You know,
Although,
hey, here's the part I will agree with you on though. It's not about like my own personal feelings with not filling something in or missing something. It's the idea that for a long time I was, oh yeah, I'm gonna help get this made. But that's not really what crowdfunding is anymore. It's not about helping get it made per se. It's much more about, fear of missing out. And so I just like even like this, there's the Wheel of Time thing. Game looks pretty cool. I think they've done a terrible job of sharing details about the game itself. And I love that genre of game. But and so I strongly consider, oh, maybe I should back. So I'm like, you know what? I would if I don't back three of them and one turns out to be really good and I overpay to get it, I'm still better off than getting three games that I don't play. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I don't have that fear of missing out anymore. Like, oh my God, I've got to get it. And it's got this one exclusive card and nah.
In the 80s, I used to go into video game stores and go to the bargain rack and get something for $4 or something. And I thought, oh, this is great. And then I'd waste 10 hours trying to figure out how to make this stupid thing fun. When I eventually came to realization, oh, if I pay $40 for a game that's good and spend 20 hours enjoying it or 100 hours enjoying it, I'm much better off than getting the good deal on something I didn't want anyway.
Yes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against like the idea of crowdfunding. I'm not trying to suggest to people that like, oh, we just need to stop like, doing crowdfunding, because I think it's still not it's not a bad thing, I guess, is what I'm getting at. But what I am getting at is like I'm for me personally, I need it. Not that I need it immediately, but I'm just so tired of like, you know, waiting for it, and I'm so tired of like checking in like, oh, I should probably go. And the fact that now there's like 17 different like places where I've got crowdfunding stuff done, I'm like, oh, okay, log into that one, check and see where it happened. Okay, now log into this one, go check in that
For
one.
me, yeah, getting a new source, a new thing I have to join up for is kind of a drag. I'm resisting that.
Well, and here's one of the things that really bothered me today, and I'm not going to go into names or anything like that, but I had a really good meeting with a crowdfunding company at Origins. And surprise, surprise, we had time because there was nobody there. And I had a lot of pointed questions. I said, well, this is what I want. This is what Gray Fox Games wants, and technically what Next Level Miniatures wants as well. And we want to make that happen. And oh yeah, those are all really important things. And it's like I'll reach out after Origins. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, they won't, but whatever. And I got an email today, and I'm like, hey, great meeting you. Hope to see you again at Gen Con. I'm going to connect you with so and so because they're going to be able to answer some of those really big questions that you had. And so I said, hey, nice, and they're like, these are the things that we want. I listed off these like three things, and I just got immediately spammed with what is obvious, like going to Chat GPT, write me an email that says what we can do and why it's great. So it was just like 5 paragraphs of like fluffery of like, what's great about us and why we can do this, that, and the other thing. And I responded like, that's fantastic and all, but here, I want specific answers to these 5 questions. and they were very pointed. And I was like, will you do in this situation? What can you do in this situation? Do you offer this? And it was like I got the email. It's one of those things, and then you respond to the email. Awesome, nice to meet you. It's like I really want to know what you can do, for Great Fox Games. Okay, nice to meet you as well. Here's 5 paragraphs of fluffery. Okay, this doesn't answer any of the questions that I originally had, so let me be very pointed with those questions. These emails went back and forth in 10 minutes. I responded to the one, and it's been nearly 24 hours since, like, yeah, like after I said I want pointed answers to these questions, and like nothing, which, fine, whatever, you got to go look them up or whatever, but it was just, they were that stuff, just, it's such a sour taste in my mouth, where it's just like, yeah, awesome, we want to work with you, we want your money, we want to do this with you, we want to, like, be able to, cool, answer these questions, and then just crickets, just chirping in the background.
Yeah.
You just, I don't know. I did see your Aldi. I did see. I tracked down that comment about the person saying that they threw it under the bus. It was a pretty casual under bus throw, I would say, to that, but I can understand. I know you don't want to comment, but I'm trying to get you to. Yeah, I don't know. I talked to Dan King today, Game Boy Geek.
Oh, what do you have to say?
No, I mean, just like, he's been really busy. He's his kids, his twins are like 18 months old now, so they're running him ragged. But he's gonna do some video work for us. But Dan's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's kind of removed himself from the rigmarole of, he doesn't really go to conventions anymore. He just,
No.
no, not with the 2 young kids.
Hmm.
Which is too bad. I spent a lot of time telling everybody how awesome Dragon's Down is, and like when people were talking about stuff, I posted my picture of, like,
Facebook conversations.
yeah, I posted my picture of Dark Tower, Dungeon, and Magic Realm, and then like a lot of people are like, "Oh, I never could get Magic Realm. I should go pick up a copy of Dragon's Down."
You even said something nice about me. I was touched.
Well, it's because you are a nice person.
I believe you called me a gem of a human being.
Yes, well, I mean, it's a rough gem, but I mean,
Yes, exactly. Uncut, uncut. Rough
Yeah,
react
a
from
few
the
more millennia of polishing, and we might have something to
We
talk
ain't got
about.
time for this.
Yes.
No, you're not wrong. Not wrong.
My wife and Ross got into this TV show on Netflix called Outlast. Do you know about this?
No.
So I kind of was present with the TV on, but the premise is that they drop all these people, like a couple of dozen people, in the wilderness,
Mm.
and they tell them, you can only win as a team. A team has to be two people or more. You can't win solo, and the winners get $1 million to split among the members of the team. And so, but it is about, like, you know it is survival as well. Like, you got to be able to, like, find your own food, and there's little games and contests they do to get, like, special, um you know like special tools and whatever. But it's also, they just let the players negotiate amongst themselves, and people can drop out of teams and go ask to be part of another team. But if you're like, I think there's, after a certain amount of time, if you're not on a team, you're gone. And if you don't want to be there anymore, you get a flare gun, you shoot a flare into the sky, and then they come and get you, and they take you off the thing. I mean, the diplomacy aspect, I like that, with the people, like, talking with each other, just the whole, like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like, people like, I think it'd be really cool if, like, we teamed up, and it's just, like, the one I saw, or briefly saw, was like,
Oh.
they were down to 2 teams, and one team had like 4 people, and the other team had 2, and the one guy on the team of 4 thought the team of 2 had the better chance, and so he, like, they had like won a boat in one thing, so he rowed the boat over to the other team to ask if he could join them. And
What'd
they
they
were
say?
just they basically said, uh yeah, we're good with just us, thanks. And so then he had to row back, and everybody's like, "What were you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I just went to go check on them, see how they were doing." Oh, did you ask to join? No, no, not at all.
Couldn't have done that.
How's that fire going? Just like-
Yeah, that was that funny.
but so I guess I like that aspect of it, like the mind, you know. I can never get into those things because I'm always just like, oh, it's like I'm so cold or whatever, and it's just like, well, there's this camera crew that's obviously like 20 feet away from you, like, and everybody's always got perfect hair and makeup, and just like, nobody, because nobody can ever, so it's like, I mean, you're roughing it, but are you roughing it? Just so it's yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Anybody watch anything? Anybody go to a movie recently or anything?
I just watched Legends about the BBC on the BBC. I don't know if it was BBC, but it was British. And it was about customs agents undercover in Margaret Thatcher's England. And it was really
Oh,
fun.
yeah. I really dig that real life history stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like spoilers in fiction, but when it's nonfiction, I don't mind at all getting spoilers about what happened because it's educational. It's not
Yeah,
just
and it can be fun to see how they got to that, right? Oh, this is what happened. How did they get to that point, kind of thing. Yeah, I agree. That's cool. Um, I had heard that this came out. I had forgotten about that it came out, and then I got reminded that it came out, and so I'm almost done with the first season. So everybody remembers Batman the Animated Series
yeah.
with Bruce Timm, just fantastic. Did you know that they did Batman the Cape Crusader animated Bruce Timm on Amazon?
Oh wow.
And it is like people die, and like, it is not, I mean, it's it's not like bloody or anything like that, but I mean, it is very, it's way more serious, and same art style. Bruce Timm is doing it as well, so they've got the right people behind it, and it's really good. So if you got an Amazon account, oh, watch the Batman cartoon. It's quite good. There's this wonderful moment where uh they're at this I forget what it is, but they're at like some gala, and Bruce Wayne is there at the gala, and um there's all these like pieces to see, and then they actually have, for Lord knows why, but the pearls that Bruce's mother was wearing when his parents were killed, and he's walking by, and some guy said, well, he's like, what do you think these are worth? He's like, well, 20 grand at least. And he's just like, oh, geez. I mean, what an idiot. I mean, who lets his wife walk around downtown Gotham wearing that? I mean, what did she expect was going to happen? And you see Bruce Lee just comes over and just bam! And then the next scene you see, he's sitting in an office with Harleen Quinzel, the psychotherapist. Like, so do you want to talk about your parents' death? No, no, I do not. Just like,
That's good.
yeah, but just lays the guy out middle. Uh, you managed to,
An animated show?
yeah, animated, yeah, it's just fantastic.
What was it called?
Batman the Cape Crusader. It's on Amazon Prime Video.
Did anybody watch that Spider-Man Noir?
I'm planning on it. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and watch it. It's one of those things Caleb and I are gonna burn through. The new season of Rick and Morty's good. I mean,
Yeah, I like the last two episodes. The first episode or two left me feeling like they might be jumping the shark, but they're
are you
really,
talking about Rick and Morty?
yeah.
it feels like they're doing a lot of like, what can we do to be really weird? You know, I mean, just so instead of like, it doesn't feel organically weird. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh, well, what if we were, this, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it
Um,
feels a lot like the original writer has left the room and somebody who's very funny and very talented has taken over, but they are not doing the same thing. They're doing a similar thing, which it feels like a pastiche. But
I
having
mean,
said that, the last two episodes I really like.
with the robot being the memory, the password, like the robot is like to get the password, or the
Yeah,
password hack or whatever.
it was the dog planet. That was the thing I dug.
Yeah, that was good too. No, I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, I don't it's one of those things where it's gonna run out eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, like that, the season that had um the vat of acid episode, that might have been one of the best episodes I'd ever seen. Where they're hiding in the vat of acid, and like letting the bones float to the top and pretending that they're in there and everything like that, and then uh but it was like all a big giant uh allegory to life and their relationship and everything. That was a really well done episode.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah, it's a sad thing about anything that's good. People will make more of it because people want it and they'll pay money for it. And it just keeps going until it's not good. That eventually, if you make great stuff and you keep making great stuff, it's great and people want more. And eventually, maybe you die off and the next person picks up the reins and does something, and maybe they do great stuff. But eventually, it gets to the point where somebody just does crap and it brings the whole thing down. Like, I don't love Star Wars as much as I did 30 years ago. And there's a lot more cool stuff in it. It's just there's a lot more crap in it that makes me sad.
Very true.
well, that was the thing everybody used to say. It was like, I'm just happy I have more Star Wars. And I was like, really? I mean, because there's a lot of shit Star Wars right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, um, yeah. So don't. I mean, when you say something like that, I'm always just kind of like, that doesn't. I mean, Andor is great. I mean,
Yes.
I'll say that all day long.
Andor might be the best thing about Star Wars, including the original stuff. I mean, I
Yeah.
just love Andor so much.
Well, then, and Rogue One too. I mean, just that was a great movie.
Interesting that they didn't do a lot of the hocus pocus magic stuff in Andor.
No,
Practically none of it.
almost zero.
Yeah.
I mean that Grogu movie, that was like, I
Did
still
did you
can't.
see it?
Oh yeah, my dad and me and Caleb went to it on opening day, and I just remember sitting there thinking, I mean, why is this taking forever? To do anything?
Yeah, it was a little long.
Yeah. Man,
The
you
second
got
half was not
to
as good as the
open
first half.
Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back and stuff on opening day. And you just got to say, all right, I guess my kids are going to get to go see Halley's Comet next time it comes through.
Yeah.
It, the new Grogu movie is not the same as Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi. The
Did
world
it bomb? Is it considered a bomb? Like, compared to how much money was spent to make it?
Oh, I don't know.
Pretty expensive.
I mean, that one actually kind of makes me mad, because Mandalorian, first season Mandalorian, it came out like gangbusters, and
They should have just made a lot more of it. They should have just made more episodes. Like,
and
why make a movie?
because I think it had a lot to do with
Buddy.
money.
But
I
then you
think
have
it
to
had a
spend.
lot to do with the availability of the actors too.
But why not just make like a really good show? Like, put that budget into the show.
I thought they made a lot more money with the movie. It's bad. So.
I mean, I feel like the show is better in some ways. Like, I
I
was
mean,
very entertained by that show for a bit.
I know I'm wrong, but they just should have ended. Uh, they should have ended the um Mandalorian after Luke showed up. Luke leaves with Grogu
And took Grogu away.
and took Grogu away,
Yeah,
and
but
you
everybody
just.
wanted to see it more of it. Like, why would
I
you?
understand, but I mean, if you could go
But why
back and
would
that
you
was
just
the
end it?
end,
That
and that
doesn't
was
make
the end,
sense.
and then Mandalorian's got his group, and he's got his people that he's gonna work with, and they're gonna
That,
do the right thing.
that wasn't until like season 2.
I understand, but I was like that, and then you could have just done, or at that point you could just say, and now we're not gonna have Grogu anymore. We're not gonna have yogurt.
Yeah, like take Grogu out. Well, it was such a great character though. People wanted that character.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm sure they probably could have done something.
I
I
liked
guess
a lot of the
considered a
stuff
flop.
that they did with Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett. I liked a lot of the stuff they did with that. I mean, admittedly, it wasn't all great, but there's a lot of it that I really liked.
The end of that was not good.
I mean,
The end of that show.
I
You
remember I was
the
like,
biking
I
game
want
on,
to.
on mopeds.
Oh gosh,
Well,
the,
that
the
was
world's slowest
the
speeders.
world's slowest speed. I mean, I was
They were like
laughing
the
the entire
slowest
time.
speeders ever.
Yeah,
There was a
what
speeder chase at the beginning of Grogu too, and I was like, oh no, they brought it. They're doing a speeder chase again.
what I wanted to see in that point was just give me like give me Boba Fett riding a Rancor fighting stormtroopers. That's what I want to see. And, and it was like they teased it and teased it and teased it, and then you got
Yeah,
it.
it was a letdown, man.
It was a letdown. It was a letdown.
I mean, they made a cool character not cool. He lost
Yeah.
the edge. Like they took the edge off him, and like
Well,
what?
yeah, they made him into the nice guy, and you're like, that's not what he is.
Yeah, like I get his history and everything, but like it was just not turn. I don't know.
Well, they introduced him awesome, where he shows up at like in Bib Fortuna is like is and he's like, oh Boba, yeah, I thought you were dead, and it just blam, just kills him, and then just kicks his dead body off and sits down on the throne. I was like, okay, Boba Fett the mob boss, let's do this.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not gonna
Yeah,
do
but
that.
they didn't really do that.
Well,
I don't know. They had to make it a family friendly thing.
Those, I mean, I don't know.
Did anybody watch that Skeleton Crew?
No.
I watched one episode of it, and it was geared for kids a little bit, and
Yeah,
I
it's
just
definitely
didn't love it.
Yeah, I couldn't watch it.
And I
I
later
can't.
saw Critical Drinker yammering about it, and he said it's actually pretty good. I mean, it's still not great, but
Oh, I mean, how can you listen to Critical Drinker at all? That guy is just a complete tool, in
he's
my
got
opinion.
he's got some funny things to say sometimes, and sometimes he just misses the boat.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that guy's politics at all, so I'll just leave it
Yeah.
at that. He seems to think that if there's ever a woman that's actually powerful at all, that means it's woke and it's shit, So
No,
it's just
he liked Arcane, the first season of Arcane. He said, I like this, and it's not so everybody who says I don't like women can stuff it because
one out of the 700 other ones that he
Yeah.
hated. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess you changed my mind.
uh,
That's fine. I'm not gonna have a problem with what you watch. But
yeah.
you shouldn't watch him.
hey, gentlemen, I think I need to go to bed. I'm super tired.
Oh,
I need to go spend time with my family. I'm leaving.
I'm not here next week, FYI.
And then
You're
I
not
will
gonna do the beginning of the Gen Con list with us.
I will not be here next week. I'm in Europe for work, and so it'll be like 4 a.m.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, aren't you awesome going to Europe for work?
What,
Well, I'm gonna
What
steal
kind
the thunder of your exit and say goodnight.
Good night, Jeffrey.
Good night, both.
What country are you going to in Europe?
Italy and France.
If it was Albania, I'd have you look up Josh.
Will not be Albania. So Albania.
Albania.
oh,
All right. On that note, before I
Yeah.
fall asleep, while I'm sitting here, take care.
All right,
everybody.
later. Down to me and Scott. We can stare at
I
each
know,
other.
what are we gonna do?
and we can talk. What is it? The
you don't
Albania.
have a quiz? You don't have a quiz?
I do, but I
Yeah.
mean, you want to do it by yourself?
Yeah, I mean, all that work. Can't do it next week because we're doing that.
Yeah.
They're gonna
What is well, I maybe Evan will show up here shortly.
Yeah, I mean, I can message. Is Evan around?
I'm sure he is.
It's 11.
Whenever I hear the word Albania, I'm always reminded of there's a Cheers episode, and I think I told you about this, but there's a Cheers episode where the whole premise is Sam never got his GED or he never got his high school diploma or whatever. And so um then Diane convinces him to go take some night classes to get his diploma, and he's getting like all A's and stuff like that. Well, it turns out like he's like sleeping with the teacher, and like and she says, well, you're not earning it, you're not actually earning it, you'll feel way better if you actually earn it or whatever. And so there's this moment where he's he goes, so hey, when I'm going to be taking those exams tomorrow, do you think how about like I actually take them and you grade me for real? Why are you laughing? He's just like, it just. But anyway, so then he stays up all night with Coach, and he goes, I've never remember any of this stuff. He's like, whenever I want to remember something, I sing the song, and he's like, look at this, Albania, Albania, you border on the Adriatic. Your land is mostly mountainous, and your chief export is coal. Then he looks at Sam. Albania. Yeah, and it cuts to outside of the bar, and you can hear him, Albania. And then, of course, he passes. But that's for whatever reason. I just remember Albania every single time.
I don't know if I ever saw that one.
You can find it on the YouTubes. I did. I tracked it down. The land is mostly mountainous, and your chief export is
Messaging
coal.
people to see if they're around.
Well, I know. I mean, who are these turds?
Okay, I message if you.
I'm getting I'm getting excited to play Call of Cthulhu this weekend. That'll be fun.
Do you have a scenario, or do you like make it up?
Oh, I made my own. I try to make my own when I can. If I do scenarios,
Do you feel that's enough for that game? Like it seems like such a complicated game.
I mean, what do you mean, like making it up, or like
You're making it up. I guess you can make it up, but like, is it?
Well, no, I mean, I write it out. I mean, like,
Is it
I write down the
have
plot
like one
points
plot line,
and
or is it multiple plot lines, or is it like what do you?
yeah, I know where they have to go. I know what they have to do. I mean, and so years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, um we ran a one shot campaign where it was, I said, you guys are like, think early 2000s. Remember all those like infotainment weirdo um shows like A Current Affair and stuff like that. Remember
Yeah,
those things where it was
I
like,
remember.
it was news, but it was
It
glitzy.
was like a news magazine show.
Yeah. And so I said, so what it is that you have a team, and you basically are the team that, like, you have one of these like independent direct to cable news shows in New York. And so and then basically there was uh uh um uh a serial killer on the loose in New York. And so now they were so they're investigating it. It's like it's the number one story, and so they've been tracking it down and everything like that. And of course, it isn't actually a serial killer; it was a monster or whatever. But they, the guys I played with, they all took the time to create this group, and it was like they called it Dare to Crime. It was like I don't know where they came with it, but Dare the number two, because they were on channel 2, Dare to Crime. and it was like with your host Chuck Goldman, and like and it was like, and so my buddy Brad made this Chuck Goldman character. Um, Craig made this French director guy that was in charge of production. Joel made the cameraman. Um, and Jason made the assistant to Chuck Goldman, this woman, like the real brains behind the whole thing. And so they played this whole thing out. And like Craig's character ended up dying, but everybody else made it. And so we haven't played those characters forever. And then I had this idea in my head where I said, what if like somebody like basically a documentary film crew was doing like a documentary upon like an end of the world cult type of thing that like so they came to a bloody and grievous end in like say like the 1990s. Like I was listening to something and they talked about that Heaven's Gate cult that with the Hail Bob comment and stuff, and I was like, and so like I had a few ideas popped into my brain in regards to that stuff, and I was like, okay, yeah, maybe. And I was like sitting there thinking about stuff like that, and I said, what if they started doing this documentary, and as they were doing this documentary, they ended up like really stumbling on something that was way bigger than what was going on, and what would happen, kind of thing. And so I started thinking about it, and I was like, wait a minute, what if instead of like a documentary crew, what if it was the old characters from that Dare to Crime? And the whole thing is that like when they figured out what was going on, they thought, and like I came up with this whole idea of like, what if they thought they were gonna be famous, but because they stopped the creature that was actually committing the murders, and they were found on site to where there was this like a bunch of stuff going on. The government basically stepped in, made it so they couldn't show any of their tape footage. They actually got accused of the murders themselves because of the fact that like, oh wow, well like as soon as the government found you and arrested you for being where you weren't supposed to be, the murders stopped. So isn't that weird? You were imprisoned and and detained or whatever. And then so they lost a lot of their credibility. And now so since then I said, so you're still together, but I said now you try to make money in any way you can by being like basically half-wit kind of. It's like now it's like 2008, and it's like you're doing like um Bigfoot hunter, and like investigating that, like, and doing those things. And they came up with all of these ideas, like all the same characters, like the character guy who made another director, Trevor, who wasn't playing with us at that time, made a character that's the unpaid intern, just like who's going around, and they've now it's Dare to Believe is the thing. And they've come up with this whole storyline about how they're tracking down, and they like hunted Bigfoot, and investigated witches covens and all these other things, and like Satan worship. And but now they're going to be trying to make this, there's going to be a benefactor that asks them to look into this idea. And so I came up with this idea, and I'm excited to play. And I'm excited because when your players are just like going crazy and just constantly like there's like already like narrating what they're doing and everything like that, it really makes me, you feed off their excitement, and it makes you excited as well. So
For sure.
anyway, so that's
When
this
you play?
weekend.
This weekend?
Saturday. And I said what would be something that
How do you
I
guys
said
meet up on Saturday? Like, what do you start noon?
usually 6. We play till about
PM?
midnight. Yeah, 6 p.m. Play
So
till about
it's a night
midnight.
thing.
Yeah, it's a night thing. Somebody, like I said, what would be a good like thematic food? And somebody said, well, we're always traveling around in our vans, so I mean Chinese takeout's probably something we eat a lot. And I was like, perfect. So somebody's gonna pick up Chinese takeout, and bring it over, and everybody will have their bucket of rice or whatever to eat while we play. That'll be fun. Where are these? Where you messaged all these people?
I
Nobody
messaged a few
responded.
people. Let me see. Someone just wrote me. Let me see who it is.
Where's Hungry Gamer?
William will be here in a minute.
William will be here in a minute. Fine.
Said a few.
Okay.
You want to do a lateral puzzle?
Let me grab another. It'll take me like 30 seconds to go to my fridge right over here, and
All
that
right,
was like
let's
the
do it.
best thing. I was at a Home Depot, or was it a Menards? I don't know, but they had the store model for a wine fridge that like they was like like it was like 60% off, so it cost me almost nothing. And it's like this little tiny fridge that sits in the basement in the corner, and it's all it is just filled with diet sodas, and and it's like the best thing one of the best things I ever purchased, because now nobody has to wander upstairs to get sodas while they drink. One second.
Hey, William.
Yo, is it just you?
Lance went to go get a drink.
Yeah, so we are headed to RageCon tomorrow. And to go to
Yeah.
RageCon, yeah, Reno Area Gaming Expo. But to go
Oh,
to
cool.
RageCon, we do TrainCon first. So we take the
Oh, hey,
train.
Hungry. Give me 1 second.
Hey, yeah, so we take the train from Martinez, California to Reno, which is like 8 hours, and we just game the whole way. It's fantastic. So
So it's
currently,
like
let the
where you get a car where like you can sit at a table.
Yep. Yeah. We just, because Martinez, I don't know if that's the first stop on this train. It's like a special train that goes up the Sierra Nevadas. Um, but we are on very early, so we're able to get a spot. We go into the observation car and we just game the whole way. But Martinez is like, I don't know, an hour and 20 minutes north of me. But my podcast co-host Don and designer of Backyard Chickens, which everybody should have, is 20 minutes away. So I crash it the night before. I go up, we have dinner, and we game all night, and then get up early and get on the train and proceed to game the whole weekend. So we are currently in the middle of a game of Nippon Zaibatsu.
Oh yeah. Not played
And
that one.
so far, really good. And we played earlier Campania from Level 99.
Yeah.
That game's great. If you don't have it in your library, you need to have it in your library.
We probably have it. Let me look. The how do you spell it?
Compania. All right, stream. One of the best designers in the damn world. Here he is. You got to be real loud, Don, because it's in my ear. How's it going? I don't know if you heard him.
I heard him.
That's Don. If you don't have a copy of Backyard Chickens in the BGG library, shame on you.
Campania 2025. I don't know if they have this.
It's really good. It delivered
import?
this year.
Is it an import?
Well, I
Like
mean,
it's-
Level 99 is local, but I think they
Right.
signed it from somewhere else.
It looks like it's is it Korean or Japanese?
Something like that. I don't know, but it's really good. We played it earlier. Yeah.
Hmm.
Like
It looks
we
cool.
really had a good time. Yeah, get it.
Campania. I don't know if we have this.
You better order it.
Did it come out at Essen?
I don't know. It
Or
was
is
a
it just
Kickstarter.
right now?
What game?
Campania.
Can't stand
your
ya.
Campania.
Yeah, some Level
And
99.
Take
I
on the
don't.
role of a fledgling proprietor in Campania. Build your company to become the wealthiest in the land.
I don't know what to do.
Hidden dice placement.
Don, what should I do? Yeah. I don't know what to do in this game, and none of you have played it.
Yeah, we have not.
Yeah. So anyhow, I can be here for like 5 minutes before Don's like, get out of my house.
Oh, we've
He
got a
wouldn't say
quiz.
that. I can't. I don't. I can't do the quiz.
Oh,
I got Train Con tomorrow. I can't mess with Train Con.
TrainCon. What do you play at TrainCon?
Whatever we can fit on a table on the train at Train Con. Like we take a train from Martinez, California to Reno, and it's like what is that like down 7 hours? 5.5. 5.5 hours, and we game the whole way. It's amazing.
I thought like when you said TrainCon, I thought maybe you were playing train games. So
We often do play a train game, and it's very
like,
popular on the BGG Facebook group when we do. Uh, but it's not a requirement.
are you talking like an 18xx game or no?
We've done like Ride the Rails and Irish Gauge and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like the
Irish Gauge is
18XS, yeah. Oh,
that's
here we go. Wait, Don just gave me. Apparently, we're taking this one. So Village Rails, we might play
Pretty
that.
good. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So we just
We do not have Campania.
well, order it. It's really good.
Well, I'll see if anybody's selling it.
what was
Oh my
the
gosh! Just order from
Depends on
Level
the
99.
I mean, is that Canadian?
Level 99? No, I think they're based out of like Denver or some crap.
Oh, are they?
I think so. My meeting with them came from a Denver calendar link.
Oh, it's on Amazon.
It's really good. I
Okay.
mean, the deluxe is great, but if it's just for the plebeians at BGG Con, you can get the regular.
What kind of game is it? Like it's dice placement?
Yeah, but you're picking the values. It's a worker placement, but it's simultaneous. It's hidden where you're placing your workers, and then whoever has the highest value of workers at the spot gets to do the thing. But if, let's say I place, I don't know, 3 workers at a spot and you place 4, you'll get to take the action, but my 3 workers will stay there for next round. So it's easier for me to get it. It's
Gotcha.
really good. Just get it. Just get the game.
All right.
Anyhow, Don agrees, and Don is a big time dude. And we're gonna play Nippon Zaibatsu, so I gotta duck out because I got a con to go to. I got 2 cons. I gotta go to Train Con and Rage Con. But Lance, I will see you in 3 weeks. Scott, you coming to Gen Con?
yes, he is.
Yeah,
Nope,
he is. Wrong
not coming.
answer.
No, not coming.
Lance, I land at like 4:30, so sometime around 6 or 5:30 or whatever, I'll be like, "Hey, where are you?" Something like that.
Well, are you talking Wednesday?
Yes.
So, yeah, you'll have to ping me on my phone. I mean, I'll have it on me. But I hopefully, I mean, it really all it depends on when Shane gets in with the Well, no, miniature market is bringing in our pallets, so it depends on when they get the pallets, and then we deliver the pallets to us. Uh, but I'll be there Wednesday morning, and I'll get all the badges. So,
That's
um,
it. Yeah, I'll just text you when I land, and then we'll have time to figure out where you're going to be, and I'll come connect with you before I go to the media event I got with all player. Like I got one with all play, like whatever. I got stuff going on, but I'll just I'll message you when I land, and then that'll be plenty of time for you to be like, oh, this is where I am.
well, it'll be at probably on the exhibit hall floor. Uh, bullshit. Well, if it's at 6:30, Shane might be like, "We're gonna go eat. We're gonna eat. Let's go. We're gonna eat." That kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll get you.
Yep.
I'll get you your badge.
Yep. It'll be good. All right. Anyhow, everybody say bye to Don.
See you, Don. Kick
Yeah.
his
All right.
ass.
He beat the shit out of me. He doubled my score in Campania earlier.
if
All
you
right.
say so.
See you guys later. I'll see you
Later.
next week.
Don't you remember the what you dig on Seinfeld? Can't stand ya. Can stand ya. You know, it's just anyway. Compania. Anyway, all right. Lateral me.
Want to do one of these? All right. A U.S. company devised its new logo when it had 3 stores. It planned to update the logo regularly, but soon dropped that idea when the company expanded too quickly. Which company was it, and what was the gimmick?
Repeat that again.
Sure. A U.S. company devised its new logo when it had 3 stores. It planned to update the logo regularly, but soon dropped that idea when the company expanded too quickly. Which company was it, and what was the gimmick?
Oh, well, 3 stores, so I'm gonna guess they had some sort of idea where it was gonna be with each store or each region, they were gonna change the name of it. So there's like a numerological either a geographical or a number aspect to the name.
So you're kind of on the right path.
Because
Logo was going to change.
because remember when like we're young enough or old enough, I should say, to remember when it was like McDonald's would say over 17 million sold, and it was like over
Yeah, it was like
and
hundreds of
finally they
thousands.
just gave up
That
and
was
they
the
just said
idea
over
that
a
it's
billion sold or whatever. I mean, I can remember
millions
when
and billions served or something like that. Yeah.
over billions and billions served, right? I mean, I remember when it was like over a million, over 50 million served, and I remember, and then they gave up because it was too much.
So the logo, I'll give you this clue. The change in question was an addition of a dot. DOT.
Yeah, change of a dot.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
And I should say the logo initially had 3 stores. Or they started with 3 stores. But it had 3 dots.
Evan just said he's coming.
Yeah.
To me. Oh.
Let's see.
Am I right in assuming like now there's like too many, so they like
Yeah, they
the logo?
expanded too quickly. Yeah, basically the logo, the idea was abandoned because the company's rapid expansion.
So it's
But
got to
they
be
had started
something
with
that's
3
got.
stores.
So I'm guessing it's got to be something that's like nationwide or something like that. A
Yeah, it
dot.
isn't.
You made me think. Now you're making. I was like trying to think of something that had a number of like.
Yeah, it's
When you
not a
said
number.
that, for some reason I got stuck on like Mister and then a dot after it. Like so it'd be Mister kind of thing. But no, that's not it.
I used to love that band.
Mister?
Mister
Kyrie.
Mister.
What's up? Where is everybody?
Hello, Yvonne.
Kabuki Kid got it. Kabuki
What
Kid's
if
pretty
it's
smart.
it's just a live feed of Google. I mean, it doesn't mean anything.
All right, so the logo now has 3 dots, all of which feature on one item on the logo.
Mitsubishi.
It never grew beyond 3 dots, even though they had planned to. So here's the question, Evan. A US company devised its new logo when it had 3 stores. It planned to update the logo regularly, but soon dropped that idea when the company expanded too quickly. Which company was it, and what was the gimmick?
So there's got to be something on this on the logo that has a 3 on it, or something that represents 3.
It's 3 dots
It's 3 dots.
on the logo. Yeah, and what they were going to do is they were going to add a dot for every store.
Is there a logo that has like dice, like 3 dots on a die?
Something like that. Not a die though.
Not a die.
Nope.
I
If
thought
I
I
say
had
pip,
it. Like I was gonna say
does
a casino or something.
Does pip do anything for you?
Well, pips are on dice, yeah, but now you said it wasn't
It's
dice.
not dice, but let's call it a gaming implement.
A gaming implement.
Yeah. And a store that expanded across the country very quickly. Back in, I don't know what year.
Oh, Domino's Pizza.
Yeah, it's
With
Domino's
pips
Pizza.
on a domino.
One tip on the domino for each store opened. Brothers
Yeah.
Tom and James Monahan opened their first Domino's pizza shop. And it was, as it was called then in 1960, Dominic's Pizza Shop, when it was called that in 1960. The 3 dots on the current Domino's logo represent 3 original stores that they planned to open in Michigan. However, they soon dropped that plan when they used a franchise model to expand the business quickly.
It worked.
Fair enough.
Want to do another one, or you want to do something else?
Well, I mean, we can do another one. I do have
You wanna do
the
the
2
quiz?
of you now. We can do the slideshow.
Let's do the
but-
quiz. Yeah.
Let's do the quiz. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
fair.
Presenter view. Dun, 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 dun. Share. Share.
Do you believe in life after love?
Do you believe not that
No matter how hard I try.
how do I go widescreen again? I never remember.
F11 maybe.
You never go full widescreen.
There you go. Guess the movie TV show from the female villain.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
No.
This is a weird one.
That is weird.
I feel like
It's a horror movie.
I'm so bad at horror movies.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
What happened?
No. Yeah.
Now we can see the side there.
Oh, geez, stop it. Stop cheating. Oh, Andy Van Zant's here. Hold on.
Oh, he's gonna win all the horror movies.
Maybe. I dropped my phone. I was my phone lit up and I was like, what is going on there? Okay, hold on. Stupid.
A minute.
We were in the middle of beginning the quiz, Andrew Van Zant. I got my I got my shipping notification for Camp Grizzly. I told you that already. So the game that made my originals worthless.
So rude.
Okay, let's try this again. All right.
All right, you filthy animals.
All right, you filthy animals. No, all right. So yeah, name the movie. Here we go. And like they said, you do really well with horror movies.
You want to full screen it again?
Yeah, hold on. Sorry, Dad. There you go.
I mean, is it Harley Quinn?
Words bigger.
No, it's an older movie. It's 2009.
Is it comic book?
It is not comic book.
But it's horror.
It is absolutely horror.
I don't know it.
Starred Amanda Seyfried and Megan Fox.
Amanda Seyfried and Megan Fox.
Jennifer's
Oh, is it
body.
Jennifer's Body or whatever?
Yeah, there you go. That was Jennifer's Body, where she got taken over by demons.
Oh, right.
She was killing all the people. All right. Based on
Oh, is that Judge Dredd?
it is just Dread, but yes,
Oh wow.
that is the
Funny.
that's like the final scene in the movie.
I know. Spoiler.
Oh yeah, but God, what a great movie!
Really
Just a
good.
just a great movie, and it should have done so much better, so they could have made a ton more.
Yeah, I remember liking it. I actually don't remember a whole lot about it aside from them, running around and getting shot at a lot.
Yeah, I mean, just the idea that they're basically like in that little city in a tower,
Mm.
and then they just lock down the tower, and it's just Dread and the trainee.
Good movie.
Good movie, good movie.
Mickey more of those. Thought it was going to be a franchise.
Um, Kill Bill, right?
Yeah, that is
Uh,
correct. Kill Bill, well done.
Oh, Daryl. Aliens?
No,
it-
the villain will be in every single one of the pictures. So
Okay,
Well, I
so that's
thought
the
maybe that was a
1980 movie.
Uh, Masters of the Universe.
No, no, I like to guess.
Oh,
Though.
is that like Sorsha or whatever?
Oh, it's Flash Gordon.
Nope,
Huh? Oh,
From Willow?
no,
No.
it's a horror movie.
Ah. Are these all horror movies?
They are not all horror movies.
All
Kill
right.
Bill wasn't a horror movie.
He's the
Well,
villain.
to
She's holding a
some.
knife. Um,
Psycho.
yeah, I don't know. Any other contexts?
I mean, it was the first in a long series of movies.
Is it a Friday the 13th?
Yeah, the original.
Oh,
When it was the mom. Spoiler:
right.
the mom was the killer,
Right.
and the Jason did not get introduced until later.
yeah.
Everybody forgets it was the mom.
Well, no, so that part is what complicates the license a lot, because writer and director and other people are butting heads about who owns the stuffs, and
Oh, really?
yeah, yeah, and so the it's to get a Friday the 13th anything accomplished. If you want a hockey mask, that's a different licensor from the original like concepts from which a lot of the other stuff was built, right? Like Jason versus her, right? Like yeah. It's and it's not like so Scream has kind of a similar thing in that the licensor for the mask is a completely separate thing from the movies, except that the licensor for the mask is more than happy to take your money to license. Like if you're licensing the movie, they'll be like, sure, yeah, just pay us some, and you can get the mask also. Uh, and that is not the case with the Jason stuff. It is you will fight battles with both sides to get anything accomplished.
It is so weird when it comes to the rights for those things, and how it is to get. Yeah, I mean, you hear about stuff like that all the time. Like, it took forever for well, in the world of professional wrestling, when you watch replays of old WCW stuff, Hulk Hogan used to come out, and it was iconic. He would come out to Voodoo Child by uh why can't Jimi Hendrix. And when you watch it now, like they have to replace that music with like a really, really bad kind of Voodoo Child music, stuff like that, because you can't have that. And then or like the Wonder Years. It took forever for that to get to home because of the music. They had the rights to have the music on the TV show, but they did not have the rights for them to be on the DVDs or anything like that.
Joe Cocker or whatever.
Well, it's just because it's all 60s and 70s music. I mean, it's it's all like iconic music from that era that's in there. So you just it took forever for them to muddle through it. Anyway, next one. This is a horror movie.
Carrie?
What?
Carrie?
No. This is, I believe, I mean, this was a movie that like you definitely thought it was going to be one thing, and then it was 1999. My buddy Craig said you got to watch this, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I watched it, and um you think it's going to be one thing, and then it just changes and it switches, and it's something completely not what you're expecting at all. Robert Purdon got it.
Someone wearing a watch there, or is that an arm?
That's an arm holding a watch and a glove. Yeah, and holding a piece of wire.
Is it Floss
My
or
Bloody
Gag?
Valentine?
No, I mean, if you haven't seen the movie, you haven't seen the movie.
Drop Dead Diva?
No, it was a Japanese horror film, 1999.
The Ring.
No, not The Ring.
The Grudge.
No.
Grudge?
It's about it's about a guy who's a widower who starts he's trying to meet women to find a new wife. And if you haven't seen it, that should have given it away. You just haven't seen the movie. It's called Audition.
Oh.
And it is
Weird.
yeah, she's psychotic. Just so you know. But that was it's a rough watch. And I apologize again. This is another horror movie. They aren't all horror movies, I swear.
I swear.
I swear they aren't all horror movies. Did you Kabuki Kid, see the Kabuki Kid gets me, even though she probably just Googles this stuff. But this was a movie about a couple who they lose a child and they adopt a 9-year-old girl.
I might have even seen that actually. Sounds
Small Wonder.
Small Wonder. And it turns out the girl is not like a 9-year-old girl.
Sounds familiar.
And it turns out that like
Exorcist 2.
No. It's actually like the girl is actually like a much older, but has a disease that prevents her from like appeering older.
Aging.
Yeah, aging.
Not ringing a bell.
Case of
man.
Benjamina Button.
And I think the girl played this role when she was like 14 or 15, and she's gone on to be in other stuff too, and it did a really, really great job. But it was called The Orphan, and
I did not see it.
creepy movie. But
Never heard of it.
never really?
No.
Oh my gosh. It was like because you were definitely like, what's going on? What's going on? And then the big reveal. All right, not a horror movie.
But the lady in the corner is the villain in this movie.
Yes. Famous movie. I think late 1960s. The villain, I believe she won an Academy Award, or was at least nominated.
Rosemary's Baby.
No, but you're in the right era.
Exorcist.
Late 70s, maybe.
Mommy Dearest.
1975. I apologize. It wasn't late 1960s. Not Mommy Dearest.
Is that a school?
It's not a school.
Look, Shattuck and Taboo.
What does it say there? High something.
High team.
Score.
Movie won the awards for Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Director, Best Screenplay,
What?
Best Actor and Actress.
I don't know.
In 75.
75.
Was a hit.
Maybe another Body Snatchers. That definitely would not be a Best Picture movie. Do not have it.
All right. Well, I can just give it away. But
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
Jack Nicholson was in the movie. Jack Nicholson is in that picture.
It's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
There you go. See, that's the giveaway.
Okay.
And there's Nurse Ratched.
Got
Never
it.
saw it actually.
Never seen it? No,
Ratched.
I'm not going to give anything away, but
I mean, I know it's supposed to be good. I just never saw it.
oh, it's amazing. But yeah.
That looks familiar.
Oh, that's the Everything Everywhere All at Once.
There you go.
Mhm.
The Agent of Chaos.
Yeah,
What a great movie.
it was so weird. I liked it.
I think I wanted to like it a little bit more than I did. It
Yeah.
was okay.
I appreciated it. I thought
I appreciate it.
I thought that it was it was taking really big swings,
Yeah.
and that if they had executed slightly worse, it would have been it could have been really bad with
Yes.
just a little bit of difference
Right.
because of how big the swings were that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, man. I just adored that movie. I got done watching it, and somebody said you got to go watch it. You can't go. You got to go in blind. And I said, all right. And I went in. I didn't went in, and I watched it, and I was like, that was amazing. And so I just rewatched it again.
I don't think I saw it until everybody already saw it and was like, "Oh, best movie I've ever seen." And so when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, I mean, that was very interesting and different."
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed that movie.
I liked it.
Right.
But that's Cruella de Vil.
Yeah. 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah.
There you go.
A lot of blood.
That is a lot of blood. The person just got done slitting somebody's throat.
Yeah, I recognize that. I just can't place it.
Is this the one from the 90s where she went around seducing men and killing them?
It's from 2014.
Oh, is this Gone Girl?
Yeah, it is. You are correct. She
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
she just got done killing Neil Patrick Harris.
Or Neil.
Yeah, that was a wacky movie.
That is a great movie.
There was a big board game placement in that movie.
Yeah, there was.
Like a bunch of board games were in the
Yeah.
shed.
Great movie. Great movie.
Yeah. Dress to Kill.
You're. I thought you had it, but you're like,
Uh,
you're right there. You're
Uh,
right there.
Body Double? No.
No. This one's pretty famous.
Serial Mom.
Oh, it's
Ah,
the Glenn Close, Michael Douglas, right?
mm,
Can't remember the name of that movie. What was that called?
what's
Was
the
it
name of the
was that-
movie?
What was it?
No, what was
What's
that?
that? Oh, Fatal Attraction.
Fatal
There you go.
Ah.
Fatal Attraction.
Ugh, what is that?
Is that a sweater?
It might be.
Amelie.
Stephen King said
Oh, Misery.
this. No, Stephen King said this was the most evil villain he had seen in movies, like in years.
Dolores Umbridge.
Very good.
No.
When she gets her just desserts, it makes you happy.
Is that a Hogwarts one?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks familiar.
It does look familiar.
Like a crow skull or something.
Yeah. Is that from The Crow? She
It
wasn't the
is
big
not.
she wasn't the big villain, but
Blair Witch 2.
I actually, you know what? We'll you know what? I'm gonna skip this one. I think.
Sweeney Todd.
Is it
We're gonna
If you
The
give us
Craft?
no, because I think I actually did this character. I did this movie twice, so
Okay.
we'll come back to this one. So hold on, let's do this one first.
Um, Lizzie Borden something something.
No, and if you haven't seen this one, it's you know, this was like a prequel sequel to a pretty good movie. Um,
Blair Witch 2.
no, it came out in 2022. Um,
Oh, is it the Norse
horror
people
movie?
jumping around the pole, maypole or whatever?
Midsummer.
no, I mean you're kind of I mean, again, if you haven't seen the movie, you're not going to get this one because like it was a horror movie. Um, it was about and like Kabuki knows what I'm talking about. So there was a movie that came out that was called X,
Okay.
and X was a crazy movie, and so they were like, we got to do a prequel about the character, um, and then that character's name is the name of this movie, and they base so X was a uh movie that was set in 1979. It follows a cast and crew who gather to make a pornographic film on an elderly couple's rural Texas property, but find themselves threatened by said couple. And then the woman that is of that couple, they made a movie about her, and it shows why she's insane.
So
And
this is a spin-off of a super niche movie.
yeah, well, no, because X did really well, but
Okay.
this movie Pearl did great. I
Okay.
mean, Pearl did great. If you haven't seen Pearl, I mean,
No.
X is great. Go watch X. Go watch Pearl, and then they came up with a sequel to X. I mean, if you like horror and you
Nope.
like just a like, yeah, I mean, it gets bloody and but it's fun and yeah, and she does great in this role. chasing people down with an axe, cutting them up.
Queen
Misery.
Todd.
What?
That's Misery.
That is Misery. That
Oh.
is correct. Well done.
I knew those hands.
The hobbling.
Oh
Yeah.
god. So gnarly. Here, I'll let me see.
And in the book, she just chops his leg off.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
Doesn't
excited
hobble
not to
him.
do that for the movie, huh?
Yeah.
It was still very impactful to watch that scene.
Oh, I mean, I didn't watch it. I mean, I was like, oh God. I was like, they
Yeah.
can't possibly
Yeah.
show it, right? And somebody's like, oh yeah, they showed it. You're
Yeah.
just like, oh. Here we go.
Firestarter.
Nope.
Evil Witch from Cocoon if the movie was different.
No. Yeah, that's grasping at straws here.
Yes.
Oh, is this Bellatrix Lestrange?
It is Bellatrix Lestrange.
Oh, that was the
And that was the one I had before. I forgot that I put two of those in there. So we just moved on.
Yeah.
Aldi will
Maybe
get
it's the
this
same
in
necklace.
Aldi will get this in seconds. This
No
one.
pressure. I will. Oh, yeah, Bugonia.
Yep, Begonia.
Was she a villain?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I don't know if she was a villain.
I look at it. I don't know.
Amadeus.
No, but right era or
Dangerous Liaisons.
no. I'll give you a hint. This is a television series. I mean, like beloved television series.
The one about the house
Bridget.
staff.
What?
Bridgerton?
Yeah, it's Bridgerton. And she's the jerk.
Is she an evil one? I never watched any.
She's very manipulative and very, very mean. Gets her comeuppance though. This is the one show that I know it's good because my wife will put her phone down while she's watching it. And I say that with all the love in the world for my wife. And to be fair, I'll come in and I'll watch what she's watching and I can see, well, this is actually kind of interesting to me, which I mean, it is kind of it does a good job with it, so but
Severance.
yeah, there you go. Great show.
Yeah.
If you're not watching Severance, you're stupid. You should watch Severance.
Oh, if people have to have Apple TV.
Well, sign up for the 2 weeks, binge it, and then drop it.
Yeah, there's a
I was
handful
kind of
of
hoping
things.
that season would have been wrapped it all up, but
Yeah.
I really want another season of this.
Yeah, Severance is great.
Severance.
No,
Mean Girls.
that is correct. It's Mean Girls.
Oh, Mira.
If you haven't seen this movie, I'm not going to give anything away, but you should really watch this movie. This is a it's not based. I mean, it's like kind of based on real life, but it isn't real life. Main character is a
Melania Trump movie.
so no, those people behind her are the people that she manipulates the laws to become guardians for elderly.
I saw this. I just can't remember the name of it. That's Rosamund Pike, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it.
Cards.
No, I care a lot.
Oh yeah.
And
I
oh
saw it.
man, do you hate her so
Yeah.
much? You hate her so much. And if you haven't seen I Care a Lot, go watch I Care a Lot. I can't say anything about the movie, but you just got to watch it. Man, oh man, you just despise her. Yeah.
Oh, that's the Disney one where she's the dragon queen lady.
Maleficent.
Maleficent.
The
Maleficent.
yeah,
What a great image that is. That's just
that's a good
perfect.
image.
This is the female villain that we are looking at.
Yes.
Yes, so.
So it's like their braid or something.
I would say that thing that is braided, yeah, but
The sword.
Kabuki got it.
Course.
That is something that's being held. I'll say that.
Is it a staff?
No. If I had shown you any of the skin of this character, it would give it
Is it
away.
a green witch lady
Yeah.
from that one
Oh,
musical?
yeah, it's Wizard of Oz.
Oh, the older Wizard of Oz. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a staff.
The
You said no.
A broom is not a staff.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of names tattooed on somebody.
Well, they're not tattooed. This
Looks
is
like it's
also
on a
some.
bat or something.
Yeah, maybe it's a bat.
Oh, it's Harley Quinn.
Yeah, it's Harley Quinn.
I never saw it.
I mean, it's
Eh.
the first. They're okay.
Yeah.
They aren't like the Zack Snyder bullshit, so they're worth watching. All right,
Game of Thrones.
boom. Game of Thrones.
Cersei Lannister.
Talk about somebody hated. All right.
Dick Tracy.
Nope.
We're gonna say Dick Tracy too, but I like, there's no way.
Hudson Hawk.
Okay.
No.
Buffy Ball.
Um.
Oh, is it Batman and Robin, or is it Catwoman?
Nope. It is not.
Huh?
However, it is a movie within a series, so I will take the series name instead of just the name of the movie.
X-Men.
No. The actress here had uh a very brief but uh what's what I'm looking for here, like, had a very brief career in the movies, but like for a while there it was like one of those things where like was in a ton of things for like a 3 or 4 year period, playing strong women.
What happened?
Well, and just everything changes, decide they don't want to. They were she's a musician as well, from what I remember. Model.
A Star is Born.
No.
Blair Witch 2.
No. Um, she was in a Conan movie.
Red Sonja. With a
She's
gun.
African American.
What was that?
She's African American.
Grace
Oh,
Jones?
is it James Bond? The like Grace Slick?
And Grace Jones
Yeah.
Oh,
was
Grace
the
Jones.
was the View to a Kill.
Yeah, Vito
Was
Kill.
was the cohort of, I think it was Christopher
I think
Walken was the bad
Yeah, I
guy
think
in
it was
that
Christopher
movie.
Walken in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that View to Kill song.
Kill Bill again?
That
Was
was
that Kill
Kill
Bill?
Bill again. Gee, I'm just.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
No, Kill Bill. I knew that was gonna giggle.
Is that an armpit? Oh, it's
No.
Basic Instinct.
Mm-hmm. I know where your mind's at.
Black Swan.
Yeah, Black Swan.
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
Great movie.
It's his best movie.
Who
Yeah.
did that?
Aronofsky.
Aronofsky, yeah.
I just don't like any of his other stuff.
Oh, how can you say that? He's got lots of other stuff that's good, but Black Swan is really good.
I know.
Very high. He definitely pushes the limits of the high concept stuff, I think.
He does.
Yeah. I felt like I should want to like Pie, but I never liked it. Like I just couldn't bring myself to like it.
Well, that was another one of those movies that my friend was like, "Oh, you gotta watch Pie. It's just so
Yeah, it was a bunch of
amazing." And I
mumbo
was just
jumbo.
like, whatever.
If there had been like any kind of like, substance to the math, I would have been more into it.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It was like
It was
okay.
style over substance.
Yeah,
So The Wrestler's amazing,
I did like the
I never
rest.
saw The Wrestler.
and so is
probably-
The Fountain. And The Fountain gets
That was okay.
pissed on a lot, but I really
Not as
like
good.
that.
It's
Not
okay.
as good as Black Swan.
And Requiem for a Dream. I mean, come on.
I
That
can't
was a
watch that.
good movie, but yeah, I can never watch.
I mean,
it again.
it's a one and done. You
It's a
don't go
one and
back
done.
to Requiem Dream.
No, you don't.
You just
Checked it off the list. Next.
yeah. Next, you do not go back to Requiem for a Dream. If
No,
you ever
you
have
don't.
somebody goes, "Oh, I've seen that movie 100 times," I was like, I don't want to ever know you.
I love watching that again and again.
Yeah. I mean, that one. Yeah, no, and yeah, this is me deleting you out of my phone. All right.
Oh, that's Mommy Dearest.
That is Mommy Dearest.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
weird. No wire hangers.
That was the birthday party where, and then she says, "What's your favorite gift?" And kid, I forget what it was. And she says, "Well, great, you can keep that one. We're gonna give all the other gifts to charity or something like
Right
that."
to the orphanage.
Yeah, to the orphanage.
Hocus Pocus.
Witches
Oh,
of
yeah,
Oh
Hocus
yeah,
Pocus.
there you go. I was like, Witches of Eastwick. I was like, oh, it's a different one.
Oh,
Jawbreakers?
The Craft.
No.
Oh wait, Heather's.
Heather's. There you go.
Heather.
You'll get there.
That
Saw
was
that.
actually what I meant when I said Jawbreaker, and that's why I said Jawbreakers.
That was Jawbreaker was a weird movie.
Jawbreaker was a weird movie. I mean,
Um,
Heather's is kind of weird too.
Yes.
Christian Slater was in that movie, right?
X-Men.
That's Mystique.
Yeah, X-Men.
No, I don't know which
X-Men,
one it was.
one of them.
X-Men something.
Yeah.
Oh, Deadpool 3.
Yeah, Deadpool Wolverine.
I don't think I
Really
saw
good. I
that.
mean, they're kind of pushing it a little bit with
Yeah.
that last one. I mean, they're just kind of like, what else can we do that's crazy?
Is that
Right?
the Master?
No, I forget what the name of the actress is that played that role.
Professor X's
Oh, it's
daughter.
Professor X's sister or daughter. Yeah, something like
yeah.
that. I've already
No,
forgotten
so-
that.
Oh, that's
Uh,
Throw Mama from the Train Lady, but it's from the Goonies.
Yeah, from the Goonies.
Yeah,
Mama Fratelli.
Yeah. Owen! Owen!
Great movie. Great character too, Mama
Yeah.
Fratelli.
Yeah.
Devil Wears Prada.
Devil, yeah. You got it. My brain's not that fast. The devil thing with the Prada.
Monster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
never saw that.
I did see that. It was
It's
good.
a rough watch,
Yeah.
but it's did such a great job.
Yeah, it was good.
I didn't even hardly recognize Charlize Theron.
She was great. Yeah.
They tried to make her kind of sympathetic, which didn't was weird.
Thor. 3, 2.
Yeah.
One.
I
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, that is top 3 Marvel movies for me.
It's pretty
Really?
good. It's pretty
Yeah, Thor Ragnarok, it has it's so good on so many. Plus it helps that the Thor Ragnarok in the comics in the 80s was a great, and they actually followed it pretty well. They actually did a lot of the stuff that they're supposed to do. And yeah, it was just well done. And they they had the Hulk in there, and they allowed them to have fun doing that stuff. And
Yeah.
then
Is that the I know him from work one?
yeah, I know him from work. And
I
then when he says the joke, he's like, "We fought? Who won? Oh, I did. I totally creamed you." Like he just looks at him like, "Really?" Just like, and then I have a iconic memory of, and I knew it was just one of those things where like you see your kids do something. So like when it came on to Disney and it was on Disney, I and Caleb didn't notice me watching him do this, and he was like 10 or 11, and he pulled that movie up, and then he was watching it, and then it gets to that point where she's like got him, and she's like, "Tell me again, brother, what are you the god of?" And then the Led Zeppelin, music hits,
Right.
and it's just like, well, I mean, and it's just, the immigrant song comes like,
Yeah.
and it has the
That
slow
is an epic
motion as
song.
he's riding the lightning. Well, it's about, and if you listen to the immigrant song, it is about Vikings.
Yeah.
The lyrics are about Vikings coming to destroy you. And
Yeah.
he's riding the lightning into the battle and everything like that. And I watched him, and he watched it, and then he backed it up and rewatched the scene again. And I was just like, okay. And then he was like, "So what's that band?" I was like, "That's Led Zeppelin." And he's like, "Oh."
That was
And I
pretty
was like,
good.
"Do you want to listen to the record?" He's like, "You have the record?" I was like, "Yeah, I have the record."
Dad, you're so cool.
Yeah, but no, I was so. But yeah, no, she catches the hammer and breaks it, and it also has that great scene with Odin too. He's like, "Are you the god of hammers?" Just so yeah.
It's
That
definitely the
is
best Thor movie. I'm top 3 of Marvel movies. I think is a stretch for me, but definitely the best Thor movie.
what's a better Marvel movie?
First Avengers, first Iron Man,
I mean, really, first Iron Man, because first Iron Man, I mean,
first Iron Man for sure.
it slows down so badly in the second during the second act. The movie just kind of plods. It like Favreau doesn't really have his legs underneath him. Um, Iron Man's still a good movie. I mean, I put it like 5. I mean, it's just. I don't know. I mean, first Avengers, yeah. I mean, that's probably 1 or 2 for me. I mean, I'm not counting like original Spider-Mans either, because I think that's kind of like in a weird world by itself.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, the Tobey Maguire. Though I
Yeah.
did really.
And do we count
Eric
Tom Holland
Bana Hulk.
Spider-Mans? Because I like all three of the Tom Holland Spider-Mans, I think, more than Thor Ragnarok,
I don't think we
probably.
can be friends. I mean, I'm just gonna. I mean, um, yeah, no, I mean, those Spider-Mans are good. I mean, the Spider-Mans where they brought the other two Spider-Men in. You know, I mean, that was a good one. I
Mhm.
mean,
Never saw that one.
the first Doctor Strange movie is
Oh
really
yeah,
good.
that was kind of fun.
It's not just fun, it's just
Yeah.
really good. I mean, as far as like you're talking like origin movie, like,
Yeah.
just kind of, and doesn't it doesn't speed it up, but if it doesn't take its time either. I mean, and it plays it has good stakes, so like, that like the play it. Plus, I'm a big Stephen Strange guy. I mean,
I think I think they did a good job with a lot of the origin movies, right? Like I feel like the first Captain America was solid too. Um, uh, Actually, the first Thor was maybe one of the weakest of the origin movies, but like first
Still
Iron
liked
Man
it.
was good. First uh Spider-Man, first
yeah.
Black
I mean,
Panther.
so everybody always talks about Spider-Man 2 with Toby is like, oh, it's just the best movie ever. But I don't like it for a lot of reasons. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it better than the first one. I mean,
With Toby, yeah,
the
no,
first one with Toby, I was like, I remember when I went to the movie theater with it, I still remember the girl I took to that date
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
went to. And I remember just sitting there just saying, they finally didn't fuck up a comic book movie.
right.
I was just like, this is amazing. How did they not screw up a comic book movie? And I was just
Yeah,
I was and I was a big Spider-Man guy my entire life.
yeah.
And everybody always talks about number two. Oh, it's like it's the perfect Spider-Man movie. It's like, well, first of all, you kill fucking Doc Ock. I was like, Doc Ock doesn't die. Doc Ock is still troubling Spider-Man to this day. I hate when they kill off villains. It's so
yeah.
dumb to me. I don't
I,
know.
Just
I
vanquish them and then move on. Like do
yeah,
something and
Yeah, you lock them
Yep.
up, right? I
Yeah.
mean, that's
You leave them in some webs for the police
there's
to.
too many villain deaths in Marvel. Like,
Yeah.
why would you get rid of your best villains?
yeah. I
Although
mean,
they bring them back in the multiverse.
Right.
well, true. I mean, and
Sure.
I didn't mind Green Goblin being killed because Green Goblin always he got killed in the comics. Yeah, he came back, but he
Right.
came back as his son, which they followed pretty well too. But I mean, I don't know. I really like. I mean, not that we're on this tangent here, but I mean, I really, really like Captain America: Civil War. I mean,
Yeah, it's a good one.
I mean, to have. I mean, I know I've said this 1,000 times when we talked here, but I mean, when he's to um the whole moment where like when Captain America's trying to talk Iron Man into not killing Bucky, and just that line, I just love it where he says he's like, it wasn't his fault, it wasn't him or whatever. He said, I don't care, he killed my mom. It was just like as he's like blasting him with repulsor rays. It's just, I don't know. The whole thing
Yeah.
is just great. And Kabuki Kid says, "Yeah, you're allowed to do things differently than the comics, Lance." No, no, you mean, well, you sure you can. You can make shit out of great source material, and that's what they do when they kill those things off. I just think it's, oh, Robert, oh, Civil War is overrated. You know what, Robert Kabuki, go shove a stick up your pee hole.
I think the Captain America's might be the most consistent from of a single uh hero as far as quality, right? Like I feel like one, two, and three all solid, and because you got Captain America, you got his origin story, which I thought was good. You got Winter Soldier, you got Civil War, right?
See, Winter
Uh,
Soldier for me was above average at best.
yeah.
I was just kind of like, you know. And I mean, and I didn't mind the last Avengers where everything gets uh I
That one?
but I mean with like, oh, we defeated Thanos or whatever. I mean, I didn't mind that, but I mean it wasn't the end all be all. I mean, but it just couldn't. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy 1, man, that's good.
It
That's
is.
just that is such a good movie.
That was fun.
And it has so it does it help the rewatches. You catch little bits and pieces that you
Mhm.
didn't notice. I mean, I just rewatched all three of them, and it's hard not to get choked up at the end of number 3 when he goes back and finds his grandpa. It's hard not to get choked up at that.
I didn't like any of them. I didn't like any of 2 or 3.
Oh, really?
It's the first one. Yeah, I don't know. Like I just couldn't get in it.
Yeah.
2, I guess, was okay, but it wasn't that great. 3, I hated.
3 was just kind of like it summed up well, I guess is what I'll say about that. 3 was it was it was like, oh hey, we're just gonna like have one part of our team be dead half the for most of the movie. It was like, oh okay, you're just kind of like watching what's going on and yeah, I don't know. Anyway, go back to the quiz. But I'm still gonna say Thor Ragnarok. It's choice. Thor 2 was garbage though. I'll say that.
It was
And I wasn't a big fan of Love and
They
Thunder
basically,
either.
the Love and Thunder, they should not have combined it with the other.
Yeah. And which sucks because the director of Love and Thunder, why can't I think of his name right now?
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, he does so good with everything that he does. I mean, if you haven't watched Our Flag Means Death,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun.
that is fantastic.
Well, and he did Ragnarok, right?
And he did Ragnarok,
yeah.
and he knocked it out of the park. I mean, Ragnarok, they have Goldblum in there, and he's perfect. He's
Yeah.
just he's so
The
it
collector
was
or
just
whatever.
effortless. Yeah, I mean, and it was like I don't know. Um. Anyway, all right, moving on. Next slide.
Death Becomes Her.
Nope.
The one about the town where they kill people.
No. What was this? This movie, part of a series.
Wait, which two?
No. And Buki got it. Part of a series, part of a very successful series.
Mummy?
Nope. I'm trying to think of how to get not without giving it away.
Blonde villain.
Blonde villain. I think it's 1992. As far as the movie goes,
Indiana Jones, one of them.
I'll just give it to you. Yes,
Oh.
Dr. Ilsa Schneider,
Yeah.
Last Crusade. Great moment. Just like
So where's the Germans?
she was Austrian.
That's close.
But no, just how did you know, Dad? Well, she talks in her sleep, and then he just looks, he just gives him that look. Great movie. It's like during certain moments, like I think Last Crusade is better than Raiders.
Last Crusade was good.
It was.
Yeah.
And the best thing is they stopped making movies after that one. They were just like we did 3. We kind of had a minor letdown with number 2 in the middle. It was just kind of like but then we charged back with number 3.
Never did another one.
And then we're just like, and we're done. We've made our money. We're moving on.
There were no crystal skulls.
And we made them immortal, and we never addressed it.
Yeah, and we don't even talk about things like that, Evan.
Indiana was the dog's name.
Yes. Oh. Ah, the that fight scene with the tank in Last Crusade. So good. Did you know that the actor who played the I can't think of his name right now, who played the Denham Elliot, played the guy who the curator of the museum. Like he was on death's door with cancer that entire time in that movie. Like he was dying. Like and he died like shortly after the movie came out throughout the whole film. And you can kind of see like he looks tired and weak. But anyway,
Midsummer.
Oh, is that Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe?
it is. The
Never saw it.
it's worth a watch. I mean, it really is.
I like the cartoon.
Yeah, cartoon's good, but it is
Like-
absolutely worth a watch. And Tilda Swinton did Tilda
Yeah.
Swinton things.
Well, the Swinton's
And
awesome.
and and of course it is the originator of the fantastic meme of "Do not speak the old words to me, witch. I was there when they were written." Just the meme of Aslan, and you can't help but like be happy as soon as when Aslan anytime you see the lion, but
Especially when he comes back from being frozen or whatever.
oh yeah, no, go. I mean, if you haven't watched the first movie, I mean,
haven't seen-
yeah, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is so fantastic. It is a really really well done movie. I remember I took Rebecca to that. Anyway,
Ursula.
Yeah.
yeah, it's tough. It's
Little
tough to
Mermaid.
hide that one.
Yes.
So,
Oh, the one. Yeah, that's Woody Harrelson and gosh, what was the name?
Oh,
Killers,
yeah.
Killers. The
Natural
serial
Born Killer.
killers. Natural Born Killers.
Natural Born Killers. When they get married by and throw their blood into the off the bridge.
Gosh, I haven't thought about that
I
movie.
don't remember that movie at all. I mean, I actually went. It was one of those movies where they like interview you afterwards and ask you a bunch of questions about it. It was like a free movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Good little movie from Oliver Stone.
Yeah.
Very crazy. Very crazy.
That's Frau Farbissina.
Yeah, it is Frau Farbissima. Well done.
Wow.
I'd know that jacket anywhere.
Random task.
Honestly, who throws his shoe? That really hurt.
Supposed to be a new one coming, right?
Yep.
That's Demi Moore. What movie is that?
Substance. I don't know.
No.
Oh, single.
It
weight
is Demi
female?
Moore.
What?
Not single white female.
Is that the
No.
one with Michael Douglas with like a?
No.
Yeah.
It was a brief series of movies, I think 2 or 3, based on a 1970s TV show.
Oh, was it the three women
Yes.
when
Oh,
they do
Charlie's
this?
Angels?
Yep, Charlie's
Yeah,
Angels.
there we go.
Oh, I didn't know. I forgot.
And she played the bad like the angel the bad angel. Like she was a former angel, but she went bad.
Yeah. They made more than one of those?
I don't remember the plot of that at all.
Oh yeah. I don't remember it either. I don't think you went there for the plot.
Coraline.
Yes.
Hmm.
So creepy.
Yeah.
Such a creepy
Coraline a
movie.
villain?
No, that's not Coraline.
That's other mom
Oh, okay.
from Coraline. And yeah. Coraline is it's so creepy and it's so good.
That's good.
Rita Repulsa in the Power Rangers.
No.
Flash Gordon?
No.
Starship Troopers.
No. There's a female villain in Starship Troopers.
Well, you assume that like the Queen Bug thing.
Aliens.
You gave it away with the Alien Queen.
Mm-hmm.
The Ring.
That is correct.
Oh, Insurrection, Star Trek.
Nope.
Star.
It does look like Star Trek, doesn't it?
Mr. Freeze.
Not Insurrection.
Okay, the Star Trek thing with the Borg,
Oh,
Borg,
the Borg
lady.
Oh, there
The
you
Borg Queen. Yep.
What was that? Yeah, what was the name of that one?
Nemesis. Then?
No,
Nemesis, I think. Yeah.
Was it Nemesis?
Mm.
Guess it was
That's
the only
that's the
one
one
that
where they
was the
put
second
real.
movie.
She puts real human skin on Data's arm,
Right.
and then gives him goosebumps.
Right.
Yep.
Is that Tilda Swinton again?
No,
No.
I forget who the
No,
name
okay.
was.
Yeah, what was that one? Was it Nemesis?
Oh,
That's First Contact. But what's this one?
Is that a rapier of some sort?
It's like a weird staff, which was weird because this is kind of a futuristic movie with laser guns and stuff. So it's like, why would you have a staff?
Masters of the Universe.
Um,
He-Man and Masters of the Universe.
I like to pretend this movie doesn't exist because it shouldn't.
Matrix.
No.
2. Oh. No. Is it Highlander? Highlander 2?
No.
it's
Going for the bad sequels.
Well, we have a list of bad movies we think don't exist. Running them down.
Yeah,
The best part about The Matrix is they only made one movie.
that's correct.
They made this character up to be a total badass, and then they were just a chump in the movies.
Oh, is it the Star Wars? Is it the shiny stormtrooper? Can't remember her name.
Captain Phasma.
Oh,
Phasma,
right. Yeah, and then it was like nothing. You're like, okay.
Yeah, they didn't do anything.
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
Never
Just total
caught
total wet
anybody.
fart.
Never did any damage.
Yeah.
Always defeated.
Yeah.
So,
she was there to
I
sell
don't even
silver
understand.
action figures.
Like,
Yes.
how can you have wrecked Star Wars so badly? Just thinking back on it, just like
Yeah.
it's so terrible
Yeah.
altogether.
I mean, we've said this many times over, but I mean, there's one thing 7, 8, and 9 did that was like didn't seem possible. It made us appreciate 1, 2, and 3.
Exactly.
Yes.
1, 2, and 3 are like genius movies compared
Oh,
to these.
I know. I go back and I watch them all the time now. I'm like,
Yeah, you're like, oh,
look
this
at this.
wasn't that
Look,
bad.
I mean,
look,
look, I was never against 1 because I think 1 is amazing. Like,
Yeah.
but if you in the context, right? I mean,
Right.
it's the pod racing stuff is all great.
Kabuki, I still
and the
don't love
final
1,
fight,
2, and 3, but you
the,
have
bar,
to.
the mall
Oh,
fight.
it didn't make me like them more. Okay, well, you're a stick in the mud. Take Mud A and combine with
Yeah, like-
Stick B. You've made a Kabuki kid.
Like what happened in 7? Do you remember 7? Like
I
anything?
actually liked 7. I liked 7 and 8. In fact, I
look,
thought
no,
9
no.
was
First of all,
really
wait a
bad.
minute. Now we really can't be friends. 8 was garbage. It was absolute garbage.
And there was the what's his name? The director's name, I can't remember.
Yeah, he should just go make all those Knives Out movies and stick with that.
Right.
And
Rian
I'm
Johnson.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
threw it
and-
all on he threw Star Wars on its ear.
he just was like, I'm gonna
He
no.
called the lightsaber a laser sword. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Garbage. A pile of garbage. That's what 7, 8, and 9 are. And 7 was just it was just Star Wars. It was just 4 all over again. I don't know. It was just stupid. Bring back Han Solo just to die. Just whatever. Robert Burton, 7 was fine. And then 8 was so bad that I now hate 7. I,
Well, 9
8
was even worse.
so bad.
9 was like insipid.
We're running out of fuel.
9 was really bad. Like I
9 was unwatchable.
like 9 and 3
9 was one of those
are my least favorite, I think.
Oh, I mean, it goes 8 is the worst fucking putrid pile of shit that ever was made, and then 9's a little bit above that, and 7's a hair above that, and then you go like, and then you go Empire, Star Wars, Rogue One, Return of the Jedi, and then 1, 3, 2 in my mind.
Yeah, you like 132 way more than the average person, I think.
Well, better than 7, 8, 9, sure, but I mean that's like, but I'm not. That's like I'm saying Empire's the best.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was not getting that from. I thought you were like
No.
going
Empire's the
backwards.
best, and then
he changed his ranking halfway through.
yeah. So yeah, sorry for the confusion, but yes, no, yeah, no. I mean, 7, 8, 9 were garbage movies. They just, I mean, it's fine if people like them, it's fine, but they're stupid if they like them. So anyway, anyway, that's Captain Phasma.
I wish they had gone anywhere
That did
with
nothing.
that.
Who did nothing?
Yeah.
Who did nothing.
Nothing.
Accomplished nothing. Did nothing. And yeah.
Should have been really scary.
Yeah.
Said Jaws.
Well, it is a female shark. So
yeah. I was waiting
there
for
you
the
go. Da, 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 da.
All right. That was fun.
Nice work, everyone.
Yeah. Male sharks don't grow that big. Have you ever watched the have you seen the stuff that when they talk about Deep Blue, who the like the over 20-foot female shark, great white that shows up in Australia, like every 2-3 years. They haven't seen her in like 3 years. But they've got her on video, and it's like, and there's idiots that are swimming in the water, like right next to her, like not in a cage. And I mean, and it's just like you think, oh, okay, it's like a 20-foot shark or whatever. But then when you see a dude like swimming next to her, and you're just like, dear God, and like, and like the fish is like this wide, and it's just, oh man. Anyway, that's just you look up the pictures of the videos of Deep Blue, and yeah, there you go. What else is going on? Oh wow, look at this. Hexes of Saigon. The better Catan. It
Oh,
felt like an improved version. Less
doubt
luck,
it.
more tactical.
I highly doubt it.
And in your control. If you fell behind, you always knew it was your own fault. Lots of fun. Back this project now on Kickstarter.
Better than Catan.
The Better Catan is available on Kickstarter.
That is such horrible. Anyway, you know
Did
what that
they
is.
generate their description with AI?
I don't know. Hey, it's raised $79,000. So I
There you
mean,
go.
there you go. Now they just got to make it.
So we did a preview for that, and it looked pretty interesting to me.
I mean, it
It's
might be
more like
great.
it's more like a fantasy type thing.
It might be great. I just hate that marketing.
Better
Yeah.
than Catan.
Like to pick on a game that is so ubiquitous and loved as part of your marketing. To me, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Do you ever wish like Carcassonne was good? Play my game. You know what I mean? Like it's I don't like that. Maybe I'm a weirdo.
I will say the kids Carcassonne game is pretty good.
Carcassonne is also very good.
Carcassonne is really good. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like doing that as your marketing is
Yeah. Try and tear down the.
like using a known entity to like try to steal their thunder to promote your thing. It's like a smear campaign ad in politics. Like I don't like that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a weirdo.
Like Brass, but playable.
Right.
Did you see that the University of Chicago is going to start offering free tuition for undergrad students whose families have an annual income of $250,000 or less?
That's cool.
That's good.
It's something.
Especially since education in the US is dying a horrific death at the moment.
My Ross goes to the college he goes to. It's free tuition if you're a Minnesota
That's awesome.
resident.
That's great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which, I mean, I don't know. It feels like we need to move further into that world of like I don't know. It's school, man. It's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Did you see finally? Thank God they're going to come up with another version of the game Guillotine. It's on the geek list for new games.
Are they doing anything different, or is it just
No, just new art, I guess. So there's that.
What game?
Guillotine. Like the hand management where
yeah, it's a new version.
Where you try to move so you
That's
get
fun.
you
I had a
collect
good
the
time.
heads of the people you want.
I had a good time with that game.
Oh no, it's
Like the little cardboard guillotine.
the little cardboard guillotine. Yeah, I mean,
I didn't really do anything. It just stood there.
it just stood there, but it was like a place you could put the little mark or whatever. I mean, my dream would be that somebody, well, you'd get into big trouble, but if you made a copy of guillotine with I don't know, just cards of all these already shaking his
Don't say
head. I didn't say anything. I'm just saying maybe like just something more attuned with the era that we're living in. Just saying that's all. Just leaving it out there. I didn't say anything. God, just always harsh in my mellow.
Waiting the announcement of the Dungeon Crawler Carl pinball machine. Supposed to come out for Gen Con, hopefully. So it's like a really good, well-kept secret. It's not leaked. Like who's making it?
Hmm.
I mean, there's only like a handful of people that can make it, and the speculation is very like, which one is it? Sonic the Hedgehog pinball just came out.
Yeah.
Remember that game, Sonic?
Oh yeah.
Is the ball blue?
No, it's a steel ball. It's a silver ball, but I think can't remember if there's blue. It must be blue. Like there's a lot of green and blue in that game. It's a Steve Ritchie game. You know the guy the Mortal Kombat guy. Finish him,
Yeah,
Sure.
finish.
Ritchie. He's a pinball guy. He was the voice of the Mortal Kombat. Finish him.
That's cool.
I watched that second the second Mortal Kombat movie. Boy, that movie's bad.
I never saw it.
Oh, the
Never
first
saw
one.
The
So Mortal
first one
Kombat
was fun.
1. They redid Mortal Kombat. They were like, okay, like 3 years ago they came out and like they were gonna it was like,
Yeah,
released on
it came out for
HBO.
free. Yeah, it was
And
like free.
and I remember and I told Gail we're watching this and we both were I was like, that wasn't bad. And then they came with the second one and we were watching. I was like, this is not good. Just like just watching it, it wasn't good. It was it wasn't good at all. The Johnny Cage had to unlock his abilities to
Had to level up.
remind himself that he was
The Street Fighter
world-class
movie looks
fighter.
pretty good. When's that coming out?
Oh, that does not look good either.
Yes, it does. I'm talking about.
Cody Rhodes is the
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I don't know. It doesn't look
Yeah, I mean, you don't
like
go to the Street Fighter movie for the plot.
Lance doesn't like wrestlers.
No, that's not true. I'm just saying wrestlers usually can't act, is what I'm saying.
They don't turn his
Probably,
sixes to
he's
nines.
probably going to be like who does he play? Guile.
Yeah.
So he's got the Mohawk thing.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah, Guile could probably have a dialogue because he's like a Vietnam vet.
Oh, that
His
was. I
partner-
mean,
his partner-
Guile was my jam. I mean, back when nobody played him,
Sonic Boom.
that was the guy that I would play. I mean, because everybody always played Ken or Rue.
Razor
I mean,
kick can never beat
Yeah.
that thing.
the razor kick, and then yeah, I always like playing Guile. But and then. But everybody always played Ken or Rue. That was the only ones that anybody
Jason
ever
Momoa
played.
is playing Blanca.
Uh-huh.
It's
Blanca.
pretty. I want to see this. Honestly, like it sounds pretty good. 50 Cent is Balrog. Roman Reigns is Akuma.
Who was Akuma though? Do you remember who Akuma was?
I don't really know the Akuma lore. I know most of the other stuff.
Akuma is I mean, like you have to
Means
like
worry-free philosophy for the rest of your days.
Back.
that means no worries. No, Akuma was the person who taught Ken Ryu how to fight, but I believe also
Oh.
taught M. Bison as well. So you know how it
I remember
is.
Akuma was pretty cheesy. Hard to beat
Yeah.
that character.
Yeah.
You always took Akuma if you just wanted a cheese.
But who's gonna play Zangief?
I don't know. Is Zangief in it?
Well, he should be.
Zangief.
Well, they already have Jason Momoa playing somebody else, so
Zangief is not listed as a character. Oh no.
Oh, really?
Olivier Richters. I don't know who that is.
I'm sure he's a very, very
Dutch
tall
bodybuilder.
person.
An actor.
yeah,
Pretty big.
And it's
the Mountain.
he's probably gonna have to be a very, very tall human being.
His nickname is the Dutch Giant. At 2.18 meters tall, he's known for playing villains on screen. Was Zangief a villain?
I don't know if he was or not.
I don't
I
know.
just remember that Zangief had like
The-
it looked like he
the
had
Russian
tattoos, but like
circus.
all those marks on his chest and stuff. And no, that was the scars from when he wrestled bears. That
Right.
was
That's
that was the whole point between him, which I always thought was.
I think it'll be fun.
I like Street Fighter 2 when it was just Street Fighter 2. I really hated when they were like Championship Edition, Turbo Edition, Championship Turbo EX Edition. It was just like that stuff drove me crazy.
Yeah.
I just I don't you don't even know what you're playing anymore. But oh well, what are you gonna do? You gonna have
Yes.
copies of Grizzly at Gen Con?
Yeah, we should have copies of the retail version at Gen Con, not the limited, but the retail version.
Goddamn right. You better not. If I paid good money to have mine for months before anybody else can have the deluxe version.
You should probably if you got a shipping notification for it, you should probably have it in hand before Gen Con.
No, I believe I will too. Um I we always put on our every single one of our Kickstarters is um that we are a small company and we reserve the right to airship in copies to sell at conventions, and so nobody can say I don't like the fact that I didn't get my thing, and you're just like, well, we're charging a premium for it. You didn't get the Kickstarter pricing, so it's like, you know, very few people complain about that. Um I do remember with Eminent Domain. Remember that when Tasty Minstrel was like, they were like, they promised, they actually on the, I think on the thing, they said, Kickstarter will be the first people to have their copies, except for all these people that went to Gen Con who got them. I was just like, uh, but yeah, I remember the outrage was palpable,
Yeah, but
but
there's
people got
people get
over it.
yeah, people get mad about every little thing. There's uh somebody on the Camp Grizzly thing who's like we're delivering early right now, right? Like anybody who's getting it this month, we're delivering a month early, and there's somebody who's uh in the comment section who's annoyed that that maybe they won't have it uh by next week for some convention they're going to, right? Like and it's like where your expectation was to get it earlier than we said we would deliver it to you this entire time by a specific amount, that and we should accept your anger for
What drives me
not
crazy
being
about that
early enough.
is you wanted to say go to your game shelf, find the 400 games or whatever that you haven't played that's sitting on that shelf, and take one of those instead.
Yeah.
But that doesn't assuage anybody's concerns about anything. People like being mad.
People do like being mad. It's a
It's
problem. It's the part I dislike about Kickstarters, is that people like being mad.
I can't believe that you handle all of your customer service stuff through direct messaging on Kickstarter. I just find that just baffling
Uh,
that you do that.
well, we've got uh we've got a customer service through the website too, right? Like people can email, but uh w doing it through the direct messages is the best way for us to keep track of that stuff. Or at least the best way um for the moment. We might switch to doing it purely through the website customer service stuff, but it's one of those things where it keeps it contained, right? Like we want to contain it to one method of communication if possible. And that's the important part about that is that we doing it through Kickstarter messages can do that.
But it's such a garbage process. It is horrible.
It is, but like 99% of stuff gets handled with like one message, right? Like a single response.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd just rather have them in my email inbox, just because I can search my inbox for stuff and find it, and and like I don't know. I mean, to each their own, right? If it works for you, God bless. But
Yeah.
I can't even imagine because also, and I remember when I first when that became my job, like handling the Kickstarter messaging or whatever at TMG. The first thing I did was I archived something like 11,000 freaking freaking messages because nobody was ever going to read them. Nobody was ever going to look for them. And I remember Michael said, "Why'd you do that?" And I was like, well, "Were you going to go back and read them for some reason?" I was like, "You can still find them. You got to just pull up the archive, but that actually removes them from having to load every single. So when I go into Kickstarter messaging, it doesn't take 5 minutes for it to grab all these messages from whatever database they're in and put them on there. And Gray Fox is the same way. When I first started working there, they're like, "Oh yeah, that's your job now," and I was like, "Well." Say goodbye to these 9,000 messages that nobody ever looked at.
Yeah.
I'll say this, Kickstarter has done a really, really good job of getting rid of all those people that like as soon as you launch a Kickstarter, all the bots that hit you, it's like, hey, do you want to make more money when you're in the first week of your thing? Hey, do you want to do our ad campaign? Just it really does bother us that Wayfinder advertises us as a success story, however.
Mhm.
For
Mhm.
them.
Oh,
Just you're
the first thing on their website, in fact, the first
yes, you are like the third person who's asked if you can you what would you say? Would you recommend them to us? And how many of them aren't reaching out to us? And it's like I think I gave Shane. I said I took that quote because he gave me that quote from the other person who asked us about him, and the quote was, Shane said, "Wayfinder promised us the moon, and when they didn't produce the results they promised, they came back and said we didn't spend enough money and asked for more so they could they could give us
Yeah.
better results." I
I
would
had a
not put them
mechanic
in.
like that.
I I would not put them in charge of raising a quarter for a paid toilet. Just like
yeah.
so. If you're gonna, don't use Wayfinder.
What is Wayfinder?
It's one of the. It's just another
Kickstarter marketing.
Kickstarter marketing group. Like, hey, we know how to get this stuff done better than anybody else's. That kind of stuff. And
Uh,
and and Wayfinder agency, yeah. And they say that like we're like this big success story, even though like we brought all of the people to our like thing. They did next to no shit for us whatsoever. So it's kind of annoying, but whatever. Oh, but anyway, anybody else got a grievance or a happiness or anything like that before we sign out for the night?
I mean, it's not super awesome, but you see all that stuff with the Microsoft Xbox.
Oh,
Yeah,
What's going on there
the
now?
video game industry is massively changing. They laid
no
off a
way.
bunch of people. Yeah, they're shutting down a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah, well, Xbox has been hurting for a while.
Yeah,
Well, it's all switching to like AI programming and stuff, right?
I don't
Well,
know.
why would you pay people when you can just
Yeah.
Yeah,
have a
with
computer do it
3,200, it's
for you?
basically 20% of the workforce.
Yeah.
And Tim Schafer got his company back. He sold it, a few years ago. The Double Fine.
Hmm.
And
Got it back.
PlayStation said that they're going to do digital only games from now
Right. They're
on.
getting rid of all physical media.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, what differentiates us in any way from any other thing? Let's get rid of that. Uh, and and that will surely make things better for us.
Right.
They were like, there's
Well,
only three companies with a meaningful console, and we're one of them. We should get rid of that competitive advantage and make it so that we are just a worse PC,
mm,
like a
I
worse
mean,
Steam Deck.
PC is all digital now. Do you buy
Yeah.
physical games on PC anymore? I don't
No,
think
no,
anybody.
no. That's the point. Is that it's that you're if you're purely buying digital, you might as well be just doing it on your PC or on a Steam Deck. Why would you restrict yourself to the limited but not any meaningful amount of exclusives that are on PlayStation, right? Like that, it's like saying I would like a subset of PC games, uh, and
Right.
yeah.
Everything's almost on every platform anyway, obviously, except for the licensed stuff, like the Sony licensed stuff.
They
Um,
just, if they change it ever so slightly, a little bit this way, we'll just stop caring, right? You know, they'll just say, I got bigger shit to handle or bigger
Yeah,
shit
I'm
to
just
care
wondering,
about.
like, will anybody care in a year? Do you know, like, I mean, it's weird, like, you don't actually own any physical things anymore.
I don't think
Well,
it's that the I don't think that the owning is as big as the part where they have they're presenting no competitive advantage anymore, right? Like they got rid of the majority of their exclusives, and they got rid of getting rid of
right.
the fact that that them being a console has meaning. Uh, they're just it's kind of like when Southwest Airlines was like, oh, we're gonna make ourselves exactly like uh,
Everybody else.
everybody else, except that we fly to less places than everybody else. So
Right.
please use our stuff. And it's like
Right.
that's your plan. That's your innovation is to be what everybody else is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the bigger part. And I say this as like I don't have a PlayStation currently, so it's not like I'm necessarily their target audience, but they're certainly not going to win me over by being a worse PC. No. They do
Uh,
they do have a Switch, right? Like, it is possible to get me to buy that kind of product, but PlayStation is certainly not doing it.
I, mean, I find myself mostly just playing most of my games on my PC now anyway. So, it's just kind of like, I'm not the big gamer that I used to be. My son plays most of his. Well, I think Ross still plays some on his PlayStation, but um,
Will you play Grand Theft Auto 6?
yeah, I'll get that for. And I do I want to play that on a TV that's a big TV, or do I want to play it on my monitor? I don't know. I'll probably get it on the PlayStation. Why not? Just
I gave my PlayStation to my brother-in-law. I just hadn't turned it on in several years. Like, why am I keeping it? I'm sitting here on my desk, like, I can't not play anything. There was no games for it that I want. Like, I guess they had a couple. Didn't they have like a weird ninja game of some sort?
I don't remember.
Can't remember the name of it.
I liked. I really like that one. God, well, I mean, I beat Elden Ring on it. I can't get rid of it just because that was probably one of the greatest. That is probably the greatest moment of video game success in my life. Killing all the bosses in Elden Ring and beating the whole damn thing. Just
Yeah, I
like,
gave up. Yeah. Too hard.
yeah,
I remember when you guys were playing that.
I had to get
I mean, I
good,
did the whole
and I got
cheesy
good.
where you go level up in that little area where you would just farm those guys.
Oh, where you'd save, come back.
Yeah, you'd save, come back to that area. It was just like you could just, and they weren't that hard to kill, but they give you a lot of rank,
The
experience.
souls or whatever it is.
Yeah, and I leveled up pretty high, and then I couldn't even still beat like the first boss, second boss, or something like that.
You had to have those respecs,
Yeah, I couldn't get into it.
and just to
Maybe
change up
someday
your.
I mean, I beat the other Dark Souls games.
I mean, to be fair, I respect specifically for Millennia. I mean, like,
Oh,
it was like people were saying, how do you defeat Millennia? And I mean, and that was like, you respect into basically a build that uh and having a shield, like the perfect shield for the battle. So like you could take 100% and boost it with 100% block, and so you be able to block some of the attacks that she had. But she still had the three automatic death attacks that looked almost exactly the same. One you could parry, one you could dodge, one you could block. And if you picked wrong, you're dead.
sure.
And it was just like, so I remember it took me like, I think it was like, I counted how many, and it was in the 30s, the number of 30, like, and it's just like, and and you can't skip the cutscene when you walk in to
It
face her.
so the intro cutscene
The
always played
intro
every
where
time.
she comes out and
Did
like,
they do that just to make you mad?
what? Well, I'm
Did they
pretty
do that to
sure. It's
annoy
like,
you?
I am Millennia, sword of something was like what she
You've
said.
already forgotten.
Yeah, no, it's like, and I must have heard that. I was like, yeah, Millennia, sword of the thing. Just like, in the Blade of Magella, I am Melania, Blade of Magella. Just like,
Oh,
and it took like 2 minutes, every single time, just like this cutscene that you're just like,
yeah.
come on, let's go, we're gonna do this, you know, and then and just like, because she like one of her arms is like rotted away, and like and she doesn't have it anymore, and so she reaches down and picks up this like metal arm, and like puts it onto her armor, and yeah. But yeah, there you go. I'm watching it again. Just I'm getting like angry watching it again right now. Ah, but I won, and that's all that matters. And there was that one guy that would come into anybody's game and defeat her for you. He would just sit there and wait in that one spot. And worldwide, he would just said, "Let me solo her," was his name.
Yeah.
And then he'd join
He
in.
was he was a player.
He was a player. He's like, "Let me solo her," and you show up, no armor, nothing, just
And
wielding a
like a pot
sword.
on his head or something, right?
Yeah, like a pot on his head, and that was it. And his character name was "Let me solo her," and he would just sit there in that spot, and he
Was
would
it an
wait.
exploit?
No, he was that good. He would no hitter. He wouldn't get hit once.
Oh,
And then he would just say, and like the whole thing was just go in the back and sit there, and then he'd just defeat her for you, so you get credit for the thing.
did you play with him?
No, I saw the videos of him though. Just like, but that was just like that was clever. Just like, just so like, yeah, he would just be on constantly doing that.
Did you ever play those incursions or whatever? Did you
Yeah,
ever like
I
a
did that a little bit. There was a couple of them that like you had to do to get a few items that I would do. I remember I made a build that somebody said you got to have two of this one sword. You can only have one of them. But you can have somebody give you theirs from their session, basically giving up the sword, and like you can dual wield the sword. And I remember like somebody I knew just said, "Oh, you can have mine. I've got it." And so like I went the same thing, and they had it, so I was able to make that build for a little while with two of the same sword, two of this blood sword. I mean, it got so in depth that game. It was just insane. Like of all the blood the blood effects of like if you hit somebody enough times, like you would just like you'd be able to hit a blood effect, a bleed basically, and you just watch the health go doo, when the blood effects would proc and just stuff like that. It was nuts. It really was just they're geniuses at From Software, the stuff they do. I mean, he'll obviously do an Elden Ring too, but I don't think I can do it again. I don't think I can. I don't think I can devote, you know, 3 months of my life to defeating a game again. It just doesn't seem like it was insane how much that game just took over my life. That was like I think that was the last gas. I mean, if I had to do that, I'll just go play Binding of Isaac, which I love playing Binding of Isaac. That's such a great game. I'll forget about it for like 6 months, and then I'll go back and play it. I'm like, what? How did I forget about this game? This game's amazing. What? I don't know. Have you guys played Binding of Isaac? I mean,
I
I've
know,
heard
but
I heard people talking about it.
Yeah.
I've watched my friend play it. I have not played it myself. It's
Oh.
it's a roguelike, right?
It's a roguelike that like it's just such a genius game. It's they literally thought of everything. Like what would you do? You're gonna do like lots of crazy shit when you play, and there's like a million items, and you don't really know what the items do. So I do cheat a little bit, and I have the wiki open. So like when I pick up, like, oh, it's the cat's boogers. Okay, what does the cat's boogers do? Okay, and so you can actually see, it's like the effects in the game. So you're not just like throwing darts trying to figure out what's going on. But yeah, I mean the game is just based on like in just an insane world, and I remember when I finally like defeated Satan in it, I felt pretty good about myself. I mean, like the big ultimate boss, but it's still just fun to go back and play again. I don't know. And it's like any other thing where you'll start a run, and you'll know if you played it a lot, you'll know like in like the first two levels whether or not it's gonna be a good run or not. Like the game's just not giving you anything worthwhile to like f around with. And then you'll have a run where it's like they immediately hand you like the level up health potions, so you're always getting hearts, and the minigun tier gun, so like you're like, oh, this is the greatest run ever. You're so happy, and then like you get killed, you're like, no, why did I don't know. No, that's there's a reason why they made a bunch of money off of that. I never played the board game. I assumed it was just gonna suck. Did anybody play the Binding of
almost played.
Isaac board game?
Oh, I thought you were
Almost
talking
what?
about Elden Ring board game. Yeah, I never played it. Never played either one. Because there was an Elden Ring board game also.
Well, is that by the same guys who do um
Yeah.
wasn't Elden Ring from um uh Chip Theory?
No.
Why did I think it was Chip Theory?
I don't know. Steam Forged.
Steamforge, there you go. How does
I
that
mean,
company still in business? I never hear anything
they
never hear
sell a lot.
anything good about them.
I mean, this is supposed to be pretty good.
I don't know.
Maybe not. Anyway, it didn't look like a like it seemed like 4 solo games instead of a multiplayer game. You know what I mean? Like it didn't seem like you could really. Although I don't remember now. I mean, I read the rules a little bit, and I'm like, I don't know if this is going to work for us, because it didn't seem right. Like what we were doing didn't feel like because we play a ton of like adventure games, and like you can kind of tell if they're going to be good or not just by
Yeah.
looking at, checking out like the mechanics of it. And this one, I was like, do we really want to go down this path? And we didn't pull the trigger, play it. I might play it. Here's the thing. That being said, I might play it this weekend. I've only got 3 players this weekend, so it's a short group.
Didn't Steamforged recently say they were not going to do board games anymore? Like they're going to like exclusively do their, War Machine and stuff.
I don't.
I feel like they like laid off some people and I could be misremembering here.
Looking at the news. Yeah, because they do War Machine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they cut their board game division to focus on miniature wargaming 1 month ago.
Yeah.
I mean, they were like getting regularly $3 to $4 million in
They had a few
projects.
clunkers though. I mean, Bardsung came and went without anybody giving a shit about it.
Bardsung.
Yeah. And whenever you have one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, we made Elden Ring and we made like $3 million. So how much of that went to the Elden Ring people? You always wonder.
Right.
You know, I mean, I don't know. What do I know? I don't know anything. But
that Bardsung looks pretty cool. How come I never played it?
I mean,
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
yeah, I mean, it
I mean, it
came
looked
and
like
it came and left. I mean, it was like it's like all these games. They just
It
show
just
up and they
wasn't
go
very
away.
good, yeah.
2022. I guess they did a re-implementation. Bardsung Tale of the Forsaken Glade. I guess that comes out in 2026.
Looks like it's got a lot of sweet minis. Maybe the gameplay wasn't that great. I don't know.
I don't know, 7.2. Nothing says meh like a 7.2. I mean, it's like 7.5 or higher is like the only thing as far as the rating system goes that seems to matter, in my opinion. But again, what do I know? So, but I suppose it's past 1. I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin soon. So, see you next week. Everybody be good. Yeah, I don't know. Next week, the beginning of the Gen Con
Oh, you're
over.
gonna go through the list?
We're not
pretty
gonna
big,
go
still
through.
pretty big.
It's still pretty big. It's pretty
big over there.
big. So,
Pretty big.
but as always, thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for the quiz.
No
Yes.
problem. I like putting them together. It's tough. The tough thing is coming up with themes. Like,
Yeah,
that's the
running out
tough
of
thing.
themes.
I'm running
Running
out of
dry.
themes. I'm getting dry, so I gotta think. So, I mean, like I felt like you had a great one right away, like weapons, like guns. It was like, oh, that was fun.
Yeah, that's like low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So
Yeah, you did cars.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
I think I had a theme. I thought about doing. What was it?
Well, I had
Wristwatches.
one. What was it gonna be? Oh, and it just didn't work. It was like famous jump scares in movies.
Mm.
But it was like, there
Yeah, I
just
can't
wasn't
really do
enough
that.
of them.
Unless you're playing video.
Yeah, I mean, and there just wasn't enough of them. So I mean, it was like, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Talk to you later.